What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here. Meteorian Core, episode 35.
Woo.
35 and maybe soon not to be alive.
Thanks for that, Byf. Really great
Whoa,
energy
don't
you're bringing.
manifest that.
Hey, look, listen. My vote of confidence ended with the teeth.
Damn it, no.
Cool. I hope you roll all nat ones, Byf.
It's gonna
No, that
happen.
can still affect us.
Yeah, that's true. We just offer him now as a sacrifice, and the rest of us can get away.
You like
fine.
owls.
We had many opposition to food last time, but this time, nah, not so much.
It's fine.
I'll tell you what, if we all make it through this, I'll buy everyone a round of rabbit stew on me.
Oh my god.
Oof.
I'm just gonna leave the episode now.
Bird on a plate.
In all fairness, all I am doing currently is providing the sinkhole for the nat ones so that everyone else can actually do their stuff. It's gonna be fine.
Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
It's the unsung role of all people who roll nat ones in any campaign, which I think includes myself, Adam, and Paul 40.
Zanryn sinks so we can swim.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't
Something like that.
exactly throw that many ones. It's just your rolls are consistently so high. When you get a one, everyone kind of gets some Schadenfreude for you. It's like, yeah, that's what he gets. He deserves that.
Yeah, this
The one
dude
in-
rolled like a 4 and it's like a 22 in perception. What's that?
Yeah.
How are you on?
It's- Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's our
Did you wear
failures below
binoculars
10.
permanently? Like, did you forget that there are regular glasses? I don't understand.
I don't know. It's that at least for the perception, I can explain that way as the head always on the swivel. You know, I'm just doing the very unnatural owl thing.
Do you ever do morning
Constantly
stretches
turning.
for your neck? Does it ever like crink up?
Oh, I always have a crinky neck, no matter what. It's bad. Oof. Yeah.
Hashtag owl problems.
It's just one of the reasons why I identify so much as Zandaddy. It's, you know.
No one has called you that. No, you can't just
RoBear
name your.
has. RoBear most
I
certainly
can see like
has.
Zan-Man, Zan-Daddy, said them all.
Daddy.
I'm sorry that you're not comfortable calling him now Daddy. You know.
I'm not.
No, no one is
Serious.
obligated to do that. The fact that I've named it as myself is already bad enough. That is
Sir.
that's a jar of worms, can of worms I should never have opened. Jesus Christ.
Take that back.
Jesus Lathander Christ.
Christ.
What is wrong with you? What is your energy tonight? Who are you?
I don't know, man. I decided to bring a fair degree of chaos to the table for some reason.
I love it.
Who's got big announcements they want to let the community know about?
I have something. Saturday, I'm playing my first freaking Honey Heist game. It's gonna be great. It's on Just the Humans Twitch channel, and we're doing it for charity for Feeding America. I'm very excited about it. I get to play the Honey Badger, and I am supposed to be unhinged, is my characteristic. Which
Fuck.
feels
Strange.
like right up my
might be too
alley.
much for you.
I'm the
I know.
imposter bear, so I'm so excited about this.
You were made for Honey Heist.
I was. I don't know if I'm gonna go full bear or full criminal. Maybe I'm gonna try to go for both. We'll see.
Bear criminal.
It's time for me to optimize who I really am. A honey badger pretending to be a bear as I wear a pirate captain's hat.
Wow,
join
the
us.
truth. Not
It
even
is-
paywalled.
No, 5 p.m. Pacific time
Not even
is when it
paywalled.
starts. It's gonna be chaotic. So there's one thing. Boom, done. Mudcat can share about D20 deathmatch on Sunday.
Sunday, 7 p.m. Episode 3 of Skypiercer. Finishing that series. So
It's the
got that going on. You can catch up over on our YouTube channel if you want. Just D20 Deathmatch on YouTube. We also have a new show that will be launching only on YouTube in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that.
Also, Glam's wearing a D20 shirt. I just noticed that.
Oh yeah.
Look at our model. So hot as he struts his stuff in it, walking that runway. Pose. Vogue it. Vogue it, bitch.
Hey, look at that.
There we go. So strong. Hottest look.
Fucking fierce.
I just sold 50 fucking shirts.
Across the board. It's beautiful.
Shirt stonks are rising.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and grab those at the D20 Deathmatch store, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, the beholder, pumpkin spice beholder, is now on sale since we're post Halloween.
It's not yet.
I love this shirt, by the way. As like a pretty tall, as a pretty big dude. They sit on the shoulders, sit on the shoulder. They're not like above it. You know, it's a nice length. I'm being honest. Like, it's wild. I wouldn't.
One endorsement. The shoulders are like shoulders.
No, well, you know what I mean? Like, tall, big people will understand. The shoulder seams are like by your neck a lot of the time.
You know, it's funny because in that moment, I didn't question it. Because no, I absolutely get it.
Yes.
Shoulders are like shoulders. What is that like? What does that mean?
It means
The
that normally
schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries. That's the energy I'm getting from
I
this.
just all I remember is the 1990s photo shots of like everybody at my grade school with stretched out collars, like they had been ripped halfway open. They're like, no, that's just how some shirts came in the 90s. And you're like, all right, I never really know how to adjust in this thing.
Glam, I only want your reviews from here on out. That was top notch, so thank you.
Hell yeah.
Anyone else?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We miss you.
The itty bitty crew is a full committee once again.
Truly a full committee once again.
We now have enough for a full voting where we have quorum.
Oh, let's do it.
I actually don't. Well, you only need 80% for a quorum, right? Or is it 70?
What's a
Do you
bylaw?
remember their parliamentary procedures?
Oh God. Okay, so
heart?
that totally. That
I don't know what the percentage is.
I should know this, and I can't remember for the life of me. But honestly, I think that with some of them, it depends.
Depends on the bylaws.
Oh yeah, I think the quorum actually is the minimum, right? So it's referring to the minimum. So that would
That you
be
have
So
to be able
moved,
to vote
second.
any passing legislation.
wild
Yeah.
card.
Indeed. Depends on the majority. There we go.
And then
We'll look later.
my old fraternity bylaws, for every complaint, for every thorn, you had to name 2 roses. Because nobody wants to hear you bitch in parliamentary procedure for 3 hours.
Wait, 2 roses?
Yep.
Like black
2
rose, red rose?
2 roses for every thorn. So you got to say 2 nice things for everything you want to bitch about.
Oh, I thought you were just having to name flower types.
Yep, that's what we do. We're a
Like
flower.
odd trivia, like you guys are really into gardening.
Oh wait, I have an announcement.
Hey.
I need some luckies.
Yeah, fish for it.
Hell yeah.
Straight
Hey.
go to support right there.
Feed
and
me
get
critical
90%.
luckies, please.
I mean, I don't have any either, just saying.
Ooh. Seems like we got some luckies to fish for.
Lucky targets.
You heard
I
it.
don't have any either.
I also don't have any luckies. I also don't have any
Lucky
magic
drought.
eyes. Just saying.
Bife's got like 10.
We're a little
mean-
low on inspos too.
I mean, shit. Do I have any luckies? This
I
is
could use
great.
$20 right now as well.
I always have feet luckies. I don't have the card lucky at all anymore. Like legitimately, the last lucky I think I had
You
was
sound
sent
very
to
unlucky
someone.
right now.
Yeah, I'm really setting up that bad energy for this episode.
Yes, you are. I've got nothing. I'm gonna roll low. I heard an echo. Was I too loud?
I don't
If I
think so.
talk loud again,
Oh yeah, I did hear
Mhm.
that.
No, you sound good.
Coming through
Okay.
something twice.
I just will speak softly and carry.
No, keep speaking loud. I think it's me. I will mute.
Give us your best loud Toff impression. Go for it.
Hey! hey, let's go play hopscotch, and then we can chew bubble gum, and then see who makes the biggest bubble out there, and then we'll know who wins, and then we can play poo sticks, which apparently a lot of you don't know what poo sticks is because you thought I meant I was pooping, but actually what you do is based on Winnie the Pooh, and you throw a stick into a river on one side of the bridge, and then you wait to see whose stick makes it across to the other side first.
Undefeated.
And then what
yeah, I
gets
think
stored
it
in the
was
poo jar?
So how was that actually?
The winner
That
of
was
the
an accident.
competition. The stick that wins.
I didn't mean to reference my poo jar, okay? It was meant to be a honey jar.
There's a lot of things that no one meant to reference, frankly.
Some of us are just civilized and don't just poop in the woods, okay? We have a jar for that.
We have a jar.
Okay.
Noted.
Do I get to add my poo jar to my inventory now?
Oh, the fun has only begun.
Okay, cool. This is what I was hoping for.
Oh man.
The answer is
Unarmed
yes, it's a
slashing.
cursed item.
I feel like this is an attack item all the time.
It's fine. Toff is immune to disease.
What,
Causes dysentery.
Yeah.
whatever you put in comes back out twofold. That is its curse.
Oh, I thought you meant like that. What happens through my body? Like I was like, oh, I'm really
No,
powerful.
that's the jar. It doubles the amount that's input. You never know. You never know when that thing's gonna go. It's a time bomb.
This is perfect. I'm so excited about this. I have an
These are the
exploding
rules.
poop jar.
I just live by them. Anyone else with announcements they want to let the community know about? All right, y'all. So we're playing Dur all night tonight. My voice is good. Rested it up after ripping everything out last night. No technical difficulties. Knock on wood. Thank you. We'll do Call of the Netherdeep after this show. And then on Sunday, actually, no, they're playing on Saturday this week. We'll be playing late night. So there's going to be a commission game of Spelljammer on Saturday, 10 p.m. CST. So just watch your D20 deathmatch on Sundays. You don't have to pop over and say, hey, got them all split up for you. Then next week, there will be Eberron, but there will be no Baldur's Gate because I'll be at a soccer game. And then we'll have D&D as usual on the 17th with Meteorian. And we will be off for Netherdeep. So make sure and catch Netherdeep later tonight. You want to get your fix. And then we're off all Thanksgiving week. So 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, all shows will be dark as we spend time with our friends and family and holidays and deep fry shit because America. Holidays are getting here already. Let's get nogged.
Yeah. I'll take a noggin for sure.
Did you make that sound so uncomfortable?
Don't know. Did I?
I'll take a noggin for sure.
Well, I would.
I'm gonna claim the blame for this one too. I don't know how, but somehow I'm sure I'm to blame for this.
No.
You can keep your noggins to yourself.
So,
Not gonna continue this conversation.
picking up where we left off last week. An emotional struggle to come with the terms of what it is to be an animal humanoid in a world that still largely thrives and set in its ways of man being a dominant species. Chest of rabbit vests uncovered as the uncontrollable and unconsolable Toff pilfers through our eccentric guest items. Upon finding these, questioning the being of why things have to exist as the way they do. Lots of talk around the campfire. A lot of consoling with their spot in this world and some arrangements to the menu plan for the evening. You guys have gone over a lot of the tough questions. Still sitting out lakeside. You guys have stared off into the stars. But before you're able to get a chance to get that oh so precious long rest, you've seen a cross from the lake rise up as pitch black as the mountains against it. Large symbiote entities of a size that you have yet to ever see before. We pick up with the immediate moment that these entities arise. I'm going to put everyone into combat order now. All right, you may have to click the carousel on the left-hand corner to get your combat carousel to pop up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Oh God.
I mean, look, that's what happens when I rolled 19. I got very lucky.
How many of us rolled a nat 1?
You rolled a nat 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Biddy rolled a 2?
God.
ZanrynByf, this is 100% your fault. I rolled a 19. Everyone was like, 1, 2.
Man, I feel like I as a fighter have something for this. I think I have
Can you use a relentless
in
on
my
a nat
sheet.
1 initiative?
No,
No. Okay. Cool.
you can change 2 and above, but you can't change the 1.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
What are these?
Oh God, I rolled.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay. I'm gonna go and check to see if I have a relentless.
Need these symbiotes to roll a couple of ones, and
Unless I do not have a relentless, so I can't send one.
as long as they roll below a 5, we're okay.
I'm gonna just stay sleeping under the carriage apparently for a round.
That's...
It's fine. You don't need the bunny. You don't need a paladin's help in this.
We don't need that smite damage. No,
No.
it's fine.
No,
It's
these
fine.
are totally friendly creatures.
Yeah.
Did y'all get a short rest or anything last week?
Short
rest.
But now we've dined.
Oh yeah. So
And you have
anybody who-
18 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have shit. All right. Let's see how bad it is.
That's not how you want. That's not what you want to hear. It could be worse.
Gentlemen, ladies, I present to you death row.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be much worse.
No, it's one person. It's one person away from the worst case scenario of all time.
Who are we?
Oh, thank you. I will use that relentless. Thank you.
Nobody else has
100%.
relentless cards.
I mean, I don't have them to send to anybody.
Oh my fucking god! God! Why am I like this?
No.
Oh.
I do not have any. I don't have any.
Oh my god.
About that.
Cool.
Well,
Super.
that's
Cool.
God, this is going to be interesting.
Well, episode 35 and the final episode, as it turns out.
Welcome to Meteorian Corps on a crime wins.
I am going to brief you guys before we start the status of my healing.
Okay.
I have 1 7th level, 1 6th level, no 5th level spells, 2 4ths, 2 3s. So I have a healthy amount. It'll be a ways before lifelines are off the table. We are of significant level. All right, everybody turned in anything that they want to turn in.
That one, so.
Let's go, baby.
I don't have one to.
As that wall raises in the distance, Zanryn, you see nothing but look like teeth, like a Cheshire cat in the distance. It is your turn.
Son of a... Renwick, get the fuck away from that thing. I'm no further questions, Your Honor. I am throwing a Stormsickle at the closest one to Renwick, aka this bad boy over here. Does a 20 hit?
No. You see the psychic knife.
It's the Stormsickle, not
the Stormsickle. As you see the Stormsickle thrown at it, it opens up a cavitation and it flies through.
Ooh. Okay. Do I have something that can augment that? Do I think about using a lucky on that? Yeah, okay. So I guess I just have a bonus action toss in that case. Ooh boy. Yeah. Yeah, bonus action Sideblade toss. Oh my god, that won't hit either. Good lord. Yep. So...
Dang, remember what you manifested?
Yeah, I know, right? But a 20 not hitting on one of the small boys is terrifying. I should really have done movement first anyway. I am going to move over... Hang on a sec, how much distance is this? Ugh. Okay, yeah.
This time, when you throw this Psyblade, before it manifests back into your hands, you see one of the tendrils reach out as it grabs that Psy knife and it strikes it into the ground, and you see it splinter out like a necrotic vein that goes across over the floor. And you begin to see visages across from it, as you've seen in your ceremonies, as you stare back at a literal scene of armies of these creatures completely terraforming across sides of a city that you don't even recognize, as it shows you a ceremony of its capabilities before that psychic dagger manifests back into your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gang, if we feel like running, we need to start that now. And I'm gonna sort of run over in this direction, next to Brom. And I will go 5 feet up into the air with movement, start flying. And that is end turn.
Nelson, it is your turn.
Nelson's gonna like suddenly spring up from the fire with like bugs, pouring, having hoovered all those bugs that are still just crawling all over his beak, and they kind of like explode as he like startles to his feet and just instinctively pops his spirit shroud. As he casts it, the manifestation of like undead forest creatures kind of swirl around him, and the glimpses of mushrooms at his feet, signifying that shield. Remembering that these things associated with this ink seem to not take too much necrotic damage, he wants to kind of like poke it with a lower level spell. Let's see, I can cast this. Okay, we're gonna try and cast Wither and Bloom, which I believe I can put is a 10-foot radius circle, and yep, that is 40 feet away. So we are aiming to land it. Where's the drawing tool? Here. Bam. This is a Constitution save on their part. And the
Constitution save coming up.
The number is 21.
All right, they have advantage against spell saves.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Oh. This is so close.
Wait, tie goes to me or you?
To the one.
Tie goes to the.
Tie goes to the runner. Save.
Dang.
Sure, it's not
Do they
22.
Do they take half damage?
They'll take half damage, and there it is. That is necrotic. And also, one creature of my choice in that area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit dice and regain a number of hit points. Oh, yeah, I get to heal. Yeah. Or somebody close to it can heal.
As you go out to test this thing with Wither and Bloom to see if you can just decrease its size in any way, you can see it actually swells and emboldens as it gets half the damage as hit points.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Is that because it's necrotic?
Yes.
Good thing I tested.
Good thing I poured gas on this fire to see what would happen.
Well, I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been a blight.
Did mild gasoline.
I mean, I cast it at level 2, and I can cast it at level 6 or 7. So.
All right.
That's going to end Nelson's turn. You know, he's obviously shocked, but not surprised. How does that work? Shocked, but not surprised. I kind of meant like he's accepting. You know, he's like kind of like annoyed, but it's not surprising to him.
Yes! Feed us! Feed us! End of your turn, Nelson.
Yeah, it's spoopy. Oh, I might move back a little bit.
Everyone else heard that, right?
Symbiote
And I assume I'm still sleeping.
ooze that is next to Renwick. These creatures do have reach. The small ones have a 10-foot reach. The larger ones have a 20-foot reach.
What the
This one is going to use its pseudopod attack on you, Renwick.
Okay.
No way.
My God.
Is this a magical effect or just a physical effect?
Physical.
Okay. Got
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Oh, and they re-roll they re-roll the acid, of course.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What's the damage type? Oh, bludgeoning, anything to acid. Okay, I got it. Oh, 24 and 43, 77. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Okay, guys.
Oh Jesus.
77 points, first hit. God damn.
What the?
So
That is a crit.
with the grapple that exists, there is typically a strength challenge that's made there. With the pseudopod attack, it just immediately succeeds. So the acid damage that comes in after, typically you have to make a save on, which is strength.
Do you want me to make a save?
No,
Or no,
you-
because of the net 20.
as you're held in one of its arms, it lifts you up off the ground 30 feet.
Okay.
then you can
Jacob
see
enters the room.
it opens up its toothy maw and begins to try to spew acid at the party that is over the campfire.
My God.
DC 17 dexterity save.
Oh boy.
It was nice knowing you all.
Oh my god. I have something
Stop
for
it.
saves, right? Oh my god. I mean, I take half that no matter, but... Oh, come on, surely I've got something else for dex saves. Nah, okay. I just
Yes!
take half that.
Let's go!
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
I can take one person with me. You're gonna take no damage because your reaction.
I will. I failed, but I'll take half of it on a fail anyway. So you should take Reggie. Just go for Reggie.
Okay.
Take the
Well,
tank.
I will throw my shield in front of Reggie with that nat 20 with Shield Master. As we hold in space, you can sizzle the acid off the front. 19 points of acid damage. You will take 10 points of that, Zanryn.
Cool.
End of its turn. Way in the distance, you see a massive one that almost appears if it's a skull of a creature that's long been melted off and taken over by this symbiote of its own. As if it's killed a creature many, many years ago and has just adopted it for its own. Luckily, these things are slow. 15 feet of movement as it slauls up through the lake in front of us. Currently grappled, it does not strike out at you, Renwick. However, as you stare back at this thing, a migraine begins to pierce through your head. Wisdom save as it begins to try to categorize and eat your living memories.
Is this one magical?
I would say for the sake, it is an innate ability that is with them, but the ability to do so, I would allow, if you have advantage on a magical effect, to do so with this.
Okay.
There's no real way to physically do that.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Well, that's
hold on.
that is only one worse than. Oh my god!
I have a card. Oh, I got the.
Started
I got
salivating.
What's
Oh,
the one? What's the one?
What is that?
Indomitable?
Yes, that's the one.
Fucking hell, dude.
Indomitable.
Oh, that's
13. That's not better. Oh, okay. What do I got for inspo? I got a D8. Shit, that's it.
Oh,
Jack cards.
the day.
oh my god!
Oof, sucking on my brainstem. Give me the suck.
Oh my god, no, don't give him the suck. Jesus Christ.
Fuck me running.
36 points of psychic damage as
Okay.
it consumes your memories. While drained, you must roll a d4 and subtract that number. So you're essentially baned until you take a short or a long rest.
Oh,
Sick.
Each time the target is memory drained beyond this point, the die increases by 1 size.
Oh god.
Don't worry, if he drains me anymore, I'm done. Won't need dice.
I'm just going to put the Bane effect on your token.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad.
Seems bad.
Where's my regular ruler? There we go. 30 feet. Not going to happen. End of its turn. All right. Here we go. 5, 10, 15. It will end its turn there.
Oh, thank God.
Large one in the back.
Ooh. You have control
1,
over our cameras. Neat.
2, 3. All the way in the back. The black lung pop.
Is it my turn?
It is Toff's turn.
Oh, with that, is it really I rolled a nat 1. So
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
my bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't update the sheet. My bad. Let me do
it's
that real
okay.
quick.
I was like,
I also rolled a nat 1.
Okay, so we're about to have Nat 1 wars. Let's see here. So it'll be, as far as Nat 1s go, this thing
My
rolled a
dex
Nat 1
is
as
a
well.
+3.
Okay, so it'll literally be in this order. Okay. My bad.
no, that's cool.
Biddy, it is your turn.
Cool. I assume it probably took Toff and I a moment to realize that everybody was yelling over things that were coming out of this lake, and peeking her head out, she's like, what are they getting on about? And seeing these creatures, she's going to turn toward Toff with the widest eyes. You would almost think that she could have the same size eyes as Toff. And, Toff.
Huh?
You know how I told you like to do things that we say that you can do? Well, I want you to make sure you murder everything over here.
You want me to do that? Can I really do that?
Well, as long as they're not one of us.
Okay, is that new guy one of
Just the
us?
scary, toothy
Okay.
creatures, like over there. And she's pointing. She keeps looking back. But in the meantime, I want to spawn my echo right here. Wait, how do I do it? This way? This way. Ooh, that's so fun. It's so fast.
Hmm.
And then once that is spawned,
Where would you like your echo at?
over right here.
I love the new pings.
I know, those
Hmm.
are so nice. Okay. Perfect. So with my echo, now that she's within distance, I'm gonna have my echo move up. And that takes all of my movement. Let me see. Biddy is still staying underneath this. You see her concentrating, looking at her echo, and just knowing that she's utilizing her echo to use her Love's Embrace. Let's do.
Yes. Update to Love's Embrace. It will mirror, so you don't have to choose anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it'll do the same. We're gonna do the same on both, for the sake of brevity.
Sweet. Okay, cool. So I just roll for it then?
Yep.
Awesome. Then I'm going to use that. Is a 30 hit? Please say yes.
30 does hit.
Thank God.
All right, so 17. I don't know what that extra one is. Oh, is that the element?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And as that happens, whew, there's another surge of electricity that's coming from this Love's Embrace from her echo. As her braces pop off. 27 lightning.
Big roll.
The bracers won't pop off yet because there's been downtime in between. So they discharge in between conflicts. So they're going to have to be powered up again.
What? Is that what they say? Hang on.
I just haven't been catching it.
Oh yeah, they're lost after 1 minute.
Where does it say that?
If you click on Storm Bracers in the chat log, the description.
Oh, in this one?
Yeah, hold up to 5 charges, which are lost after 1 minute. Which is like, whole combat.
Okay. Yeah, it for some reason doesn't say it in the one that I've been reading. So I never knew that. Well, just kidding then. That does not happen, but she is going to swing again.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Of course. Thanks. Thanks, Byf.
Meteorian Core versus Ivanese. He's winning.
Oh, boy.
Well, what happens, RoBear?
I want you to flip a coin.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
What? Heads or tails?
I will call heads. Oh, I don't know what that means.
Heads is 1, I believe.
Okay. Sweet. 1.
As you take that big swing, and you're almost about to fall into this symbiote as it reaches out to embrace and grapple you. You're able to pull back as your echo will fall to the ground prone. Can your echo go prone? I don't know if they can or not.
Well, let me check. I don't know if I've ever had to see that. I'm gonna actually just Google it because it doesn't say. An echo can never be prone
All right.
or have any other condition.
All right. So the echo, as you swing and miss, it's just a big whirlwind that comes back around to the front. It's going to lose your bonus action.
Okay.
Well, you've already used your bonus action get your echo out. So it's going to take one of your swings.
Okay, which would be my next one. So
Yeah.
that would be end of turn.
But you don't lose your
Okay,
symbiote. Or I'm sorry, you don't lose your echo.
Cool. Woo.
Hey, 18 damage, and we did fire.
Like everybody else.
This is terrifying.
Let's see here. 18 plus the 1 fire. It's resistant. It'll take the 1 shot. Your sword is elemental and magical though, so it will take that damage. So 18.
Oh, not so bad.
Back over here. Reggie smash. Reggie is going to run at that symbiote's hand that has Renwick. And he's going to go full on reckless because that's what Reggie does.
Oh boy. Deliver us from evil, Reggie.
Oh my god, the fucking ones.
Fucking hell. Oh.
25 will hit. 21 points of slashing damage. 1 point of force. 5 more force. 5 from his extra divine. And I will, you know what? Fuck this thing. Let's go all in. Let's use the 48, my largest divine smite.
Oof. Ooh, meaty roll too.
24 points. As you see the radiant come down on his axe, it is highly effective. As it slices and does 48 points, does double damage. As you see it, you are no longer grappled. As you've done over 50 points of damage. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to not be prone. DC 15, Renwick.
15. Where'd it go? It's strength, right?
Dexterity.
Oh, dexterity. Sorry. Whoops.
Ah, let's go. Doesn't matter.
Fuck it.
20, baby.
Hey.
Let's go.
Please be our turnaround.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Reggie delivers us from evil yet again.
Oh, it's almost dead.
Almost is not enough.
Reggie goes back in on this thing. Swings again.
Yeah.
Let's go. That'll do it. Reggie chopping this thing down till it slumps back down into the lake below. Ooh. Let's go. Bonus action. Reginald, lay on hands. Let's fucking go.
Oh, nice.
Them rare paladin things. Oh, thank God.
Because it is not a regular spell. I can do it while I'm raging. Let's fucking go. How many points do I have? Oh my God, I have a pool of 50.
Oh, fuck.
I can only dump half, I believe.
Yeah,
So I'm going to
25
give you a full 25.
Sick.
Get up, my friend. We have more fighting to do. End of Reggie's turn. Ooh. You're still up there in fucking no man's land, looking bad. I believe I'm gonna toss I wish I had a spell. I wish I could overheal. I'm just going to... I need to save those for twin spells. Fuck it, I'm going up there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So then I can just cure wound you. All right, cure wounds coming out. Let's do 4th level slot. Let's see if I can crit. Nope. $26 points of healing to you, Renwick, and 6 back to me, but I am topped off. Into my turn. Toff, it is your turn.
Okay, so I am too far away to get to anyone right now. So that's gonna definitely limit since they're all...
If you got a charge card.
Yeah, and then I'm just standing there in front of them. That also doesn't feel like a great idea.
Oh, Sunder has reach, has 10 foot.
Yeah. I only have 40.
Yeah, here, Caustic.
You can.
Yeah.
I have a charger card you can use, so you can bonus
Yes.
action to dash.
Tough,
Okay,
you-
yeah, I'll steal
you
your
want it?
charger.
Yeah, just take my charger card.
Okay.
Keep in mind as well, you have the charger feat, which is a totally different thing, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I
Only a
forgot I picked
bonus.
that up
Yeah.
because everybody else had the other thing.
Just take the
Yeah.
card. You have it.
The card is
Yeah.
better.
Actually,
in this
no, let me
instance.
just use my feet. I can use that as my bonus action. So
Okay.
I'm going to take that straight line. And I'm going to take, with that, with my charger, I'm going to try to gain a +5 bonus to the damage roll if I hit it. So let's go for that. So that will take me straight up to where Biddy's echo is. Right up here. Yeah, that's always going to be a good idea. Let's get closer. You just see Toff listening very carefully to Biddy, knowing that I'm supposed to go all haywire on this group. So he runs forward, screaming with Oath Sunder in hand, hoping that we can hit something really hard and apply some Divine Smite on top of it. Let's see if that happens. Um,
19 does not hit.
with that, with the +5, was that for damage with the charger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a 24.
Do you crit on 19s?
And I do crit on
Uh,
19s.
That's
But
not a.
I-
Oh, it's
that's-
not a natural.
That has to be a
19.
19 that I roll.
Damn.
So does a 24 hit?
Charger adds to...
It says you gain a +5 bonus to the damage roll, not
the
to the hit
damage roll.
Okay. So that one does not hit on that first one. So I'll roll to attack again a second time. Praying something actually hits.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. Nope. I'm just going to stand in front of this creature, staring at it, screaming. That's it. That's all I can do.
Oh man.
Cool.
Oh god.
You want an info?
Ow, that's okay.
Yeah, I can send like spare an inspo. Okay.
I have D8s.
That's fine. I'm just standing here in front of it.
Okay.
All right. Renwick, battered.
Renwick will kind of right himself and take off his hat and dust it off and kind of look over at Brom and Reggie. Thank you for the assistance, but I am not quite as fragile as I look. As his eyes go bloodshot red and his bones begin to crack and you see his teeth glow long, and soon out of his back, ripping out of his silk shirt, just 2 giant bat-like wings as I use Tasha's otherworldly guise. And I'm gonna gain 50 temporary HP, and now I get 2 attacks per action. That was a bonus action. I'm gonna shoot. How tall is this thing?
Get that for you. 50 feet.
I'm gonna shoot up 40 feet in the air.
Cool.
Well, not 40 feet. I gotta move to him, but it's like 30 feet ish as I move up here to make an attack with.
I'm sorry, it's not 50 feet. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 30 feet tall.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, then I'll just be around 30 feet then, so I can. And then with my wings, I'll fly up there, and I will take an attack with my rapier, which gets my spell attack instead of the rapier attack to hit. So
let's go.
I don't know how to roll that in Foundry. So let me. Where's it at? So I'll just add a +4 to it when I roll it. Here we go. But I am baned, right? So 26. So it negates it. So 22 to hit.
So you gotta roll. You gotta roll your D4.
Okay.
Right.
Well, either way, I have a +4 on top of it, so it's 26 minus 2. 24 hit.
But it already did the subtraction for you. So the 22 is with the subtraction. So you'll hit for 24.
So yeah, then it was a 26 to hit. I have +4 on top of my normal roll because it's not built into Foundry yet.
I think you said you got to roll a D4 for it.
No, it uses my spell attack instead of my other attributes.
Okay, my bad.
It's +14 instead of +10, so I just added 4.
Yeah, my bad. That's why you're saying add. You're like, I don't have to. I don't have to if I can do it. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
26.
Okay, perfect. So that will be 10 points piercing. I forgot it was. Wait, that's
no.
necrotic doesn't apply because it's not a crit. 10 points piercing. And then I can attack twice with that weapon. So I'll do that again. And that will be a
27. That'll hit.
So 10 on the first, 11 on the second, 21 points total. And that will be the end of my turn.
Last symbiote makes its way down over to Renwick. It will use its pseudopod on you.
I am, by the way, I am immune to necrotic now.
Got it.
And I can't be poisoned or charmed.
19 to hit.
19 does not hit because my AC raised 2 when I transformed.
Sweet. What's your AC now?
20.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Hell yes.
Lucky.
Need that piece, baby. Need that piece.
Admit.
Let's see here. It will use its acid spray, but it's not going to be able to hit anybody because we rolled a nat 20 on Shield Master, so my shield can go up and block that full line. As it swings out, as it sprays acid across. Does not land. End of its turn. Zanryn, it is your turn.
What the We're going to need to talk about that later. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Storm Sickle out at this one on the bottom left here that's next to Toff and Biddy's Echo. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
There's your damage, and here is the sneak attack. Okay, so there you are. 11 slashing, 1 lightning, 17 sneak attack damage.
And they are resistant to lightning. It'll take the 1 point. The slashing it takes from a magical item. And lay sneak attack. Let's go.
And I am not within range of Reggie, so there's no aura. Nah, I can't use that. That would be a okay. That would need to be a full action as opposed to a bonus action. I think bonus action. I'll summon the astral arms that I've got, so that I can potentially throw some more psychic knives in a future turn. So, yeah, and movement. This could be a really bad idea. Yeah. I'm so torn on where to go for this, but I think I'm just gonna move about 20 feet in this direction and keep range. Still flying. I'm gonna be about here-ish. I'll go up 10 feet. Oh, sorry, not 10 feet. 10 feet, so I'll go up 5, and that's in 10.
Go ahead and move your token.
I just did.
I thought you were going up above the campfire.
No, I was there. I was here previously.
Oh, my bad. You went from there. My bad.
Yeah.
Nelson, your turn.
Nelson, seeing the other ones kind of fall, is feeling a little bit braver, and he lines himself up. As he raises that staff into the sky and slams it down into the ground, calling down a lightning bolt, which is 100 feet in a line. Missing his teammates. It kind of slices the air right between Toff and Brom. Maybe makes their hair stand up a little bit as it singes past them, and I'll need a dex save, please, from the baddie at a 21.
Let's go. It's going to fail.
Let's go. So then that will hit at 12d6, baby.
Oh my god. Woo.
$43 lightning and
Good
damage.
roll. It will take half of that damage. We'll take 22 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
Lightning passes over by you and your echo.
We just
Benny.
lost you, RoBear. We can't hear what you're saying.
I can hear him.
Huh? Yeah, I'm still here.
It's just me that's been lost.
I think it's
You guys
just
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, no, I'm lost from Discord for some
We
reason.
can hear you.
I'll be right back.
With that massive lightning surge, though, that's going to pass through over by your echo, you're going to be able to absorb that, Biddy. Your gauntlets are charged.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
We're right by Toff too. Does that do anything to Toff's like crown or anything?
Just Toff turned into a lightning bunny.
Toff can turn into a lightning bunny whenever Toff wants. All you got to do is activate it.
But lightning, isn't it resistant to lightning? Didn't we determine
Yes,
that?
it is resistant
Yeah.
to lightning.
Yes,
It is.
I am back. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
So sorry about that. That's my bad.
And then with a bonus action.
Sorry, never mind. I was thinking Spirit Shroud, but you need to be within 10 feet.
You
Sorry.
have to be within 10 feet for Spirit Shroud to pop. Yeah. Which I have definitely accidentally cheated on before, so my bad. It happens. Lightning Strike is a cantrip. No, this is a different one. I don't have any. As a bonus action, we're just going to kind of Misty step up to go more movement, just to get a little bit closer. If anything, Nelson can do some help with some healing, and he wants to make sure that he's close enough to be able to touch his compatriots if need be. That's it.
All right. Into Nelson's turn. Anybody need to use the restroom, refill a beverage, get a drink? Go for it.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
If you go into configure settings and you go to combat carousel, you can select to hand to the token by clicking the that token in the combat board.
Sick. Pan on card click. Yeah. Very cool. I was like trying to compare the mouths, so I was like, oh, that one's got like the skinny mouth, and that one's got
That one's got like the multiple mouths. Chin's smooth, man. It's stable, Moose. It's running real well. It is running real well.
Hashtag not sponsored. I've had a lot of ciders, and this cider is really good. Mighty Swells Tiger's Blood. It's really good.
Mighty Swells. The swells.
Pretty damn tasty. Gotta say I like it.
Whew. Well, this was looking terrible, and it's still not great, but I mean, like, shit, Wall of Death is still approaching, but...
Well, you haven't been really dealt damage from the large guys yet. That's the...
Yeah. It's not great. I'm so glad for the only 15 feet of movement, but boy oh fucking boy, that was terrifying. I was very ready for them to be like all up in the chili. I was like, nah, fuck that.
Well, them being all up in the chili is now.
I mean, someone's chili, not my chili. You know what I'm saying? I flew all the way
You
back
fled.
here.
You fled.
I know what's up. I saw Renwick nearly get eaten by those things, and then he did a creepy transformation thing.
It is nice. Now that I'm running this setup, I can drop the bar to the bottom if I need to, if all the combat's up at the top, which is nice for the viewer's perspective.
You just drag and drop it, or you gotta actually go in the settings?
Nope, just drag it.
That's nice.
This is very I'm gonna get murdered music.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Soon, TM?
True.
Hopefully not soon. It's okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm just glad there's other bodies other than Renwick up by the shoreline now.
God. All mud. It's
I
just
was like,
surrounded
run
by,
away. I'm sorry.
surrounded by bad things. It was very...
He may look old, but he's not helpless.
Now I was like, oh my god! I was like, I knew what was coming on your turn. I was like, oh, thank God, it'll get
Literally
there.
The only thing I could do, because Everything else I could do would pretty much just empower them.
All right, I'm grabbing my tea. BRB.
Oof.
I'm gonna be in full darkness soon. There's so many lights on.
You're really adopted the dark.
No, I am the dark.
Ooh.
Edgy.
Will that give you advantage in this battle?
edgy.
Do you have dark vision? This is an important question.
I am dark vision.
I am. Weird.
I'm like
That does
honestly in
sound like a
another
Marvel
realm.
superhero name, though.
What, dark vision?
Yeah.
It
That
does
could
kind
be.
of, yeah. Fuck. Hmm.
Quick, patent it now.
Yeah. Oh man. The two fucking elders back to back is gonna be. Oh, I don't know, man. Oof.
Murdersome, especially
Yeah.
as they get closer.
I just don't fucking know what. I mean, shit, dude. One of them nearly took away half of fucking Mud's HP.
Granted,
was a
that
gold
wasn't that
crit.
20.
It was a crit.
You know, it's like that's the range, and it scares me thinking about them that probably have advantage and whatever other bullshit thrown on. You know what I
We
mean?
are in their lair. I don't know if
Are
they
they
get
in
lair actions
mine?
yet. We just haven't seen them.
Shit, I mean, fuck, is it our lair now or is it their lair? God,
I mean, I
that's-
was camping here first, so
I don't think camping counts as a lair. I think that's pretty temporary in nature.
You waltz up on us
No,
with
I
your
did, you're right.
bounty?
My family has owned the ancestral rights to this land for thousands of years.
we did establish that it is my land.
That's true. I guess it is your lair. Do you get lair actions?
I've owned these lands
Oh, yeah.
since the time of.
It is your lair.
You get some like legendary resistances here.
Yes,
You
I
can
think
launch
so.
your Blackbird out of the lake like on X-Men.
I think I also lay claim to the firstborn child of everybody born here. I think.
You're funny thinking I'm gonna have kids. Isn't that bitty? Unless you can make half gnome, half celestial babies, then maybe.
Where's that angel blue boy?
He's got a lot of money. He can probably make that happen.
I mean, Betty's got a lot of money. They ain't got to worry about funds at
He's
all.
got it's the old money and the connections. You know what I mean?
old money. I'm new money.
Wow.
It's that old money.
Oh my god.
No one likes the old money people. They're too exclusive.
I never said it, but last week I could not wait for the reaction that when Renwick finds out how fucking loaded this party is. To be like, oh my. Oh goodness. And whether it's this thing of like, what the fuck, this is bullshit, or it's like, more rich people. It's like, I don't know which way he goes, and I'm intrigued to find out. Yeah.
Yeah, can we run? Have y'all ever run in a campaign?
Yes,
No.
we have.
No,
I've never run in one. I don't know if
I don't have it in me to run.
I'm so glad you told me to run at them, though. So no backtracking now for me.
True. I mean, Betty's just trying to save her own butt. Not too many times.
It's fine.
My
It's like,
strategy
oh,
is
stop, guys, it's once.
It's once. It's once. Who cares? Then you can have all the rabbit you want.
I usually
Oh my
run at
God.
things and then just depend on a nat 20 to save me.
I mean, shit, dude. I've been watching the campaigns for God knows how long now.
It works.
I've seen it happen. It works.
It's a foolproof strategy. Works every time.
Having a Vorpal sword helps, but you know, like bits and pieces also will speed you along the way.
Just wait till you watch Neon Regimes.
Ooh. Neon Regimes has Gry, correct?
That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh
Neon
my
Regimes
goodness.
2. Isn't technically, but
Can't wait to see that.
that one,
Silly
that campaign
20s.
was full of 20s. Not a fucking fish.
I mean, in all fairness, yeah, like if we were gonna find a fucking fish in this place, Gry would be pretty mad in this encounter.
They're
you know?
fucking liars. You shouldn't trust them.
See these motherfuckers? They're all fish. What if I told you? All of these motherfuckers are the fish. This is their true form.
Oh my god, pounding tea plus combat all day. So hot. So hot right now. All right, end of Nelson's turn. Big boy.
Ooh. Just a little further. Give me an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Go further. Go further.
I'm not here.
10 more. 10 more.
This pseudopod's gonna sling out towards Brom.
Oof.
23 does not hit.
Oh, nice.
Shield doing its work again. Blocking it. Pseudopod's gonna go out towards Reggie.
Can I use a reaction for protection? Protection card?
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. Disadvantage on that. As I'm gonna use my sword and kind of like swoop in with my wings and just try to slice it in the face or whatever.
Roll to hit.
Okay. Where'd it go? It's a 19 to hit, which I don't think hits.
19 does not hit.
Oh, I don't have any other inspos. Damn it.
No.
I only have D8s. I already used one.
Do you want me to send you a D6 or a D8 or something?
If you got extras, I've already used a D8.
Take a D6. I've got 2 of those, so go for it.
Okay.
Hey, there you go.
Let's go. That'll hit. That'll impose disadvantage.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Yo, let's go. Let's go.
What?
How about the?
It's going to swing back and look at you as you distracted as it's missed twice. Feed me.
I'm sorry, what?
And it's going to go for another eat memories on you.
Okay. 1 second. I can't. This isn't a charmed effect, is it?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Double chicken. Wisdom saving throw. With the Bane, it's a 12. Okay. Suck me, daddy. Oof. 42, huh? God damn.
42 points of psychic damage. Now your Bane dice is a D6.
Sick, love that.
I will just go ahead and take Bane off you because I don't think I have a custom
I'll just roll it, yeah.
Bane D6. Actually, no, I can duplicate as a custom.
Double Bane -2.
All right. End of its turn. By the way, anybody who wants to do this real quick, you can go to game settings in the top right hand corner.
Yep.
Configure settings.
Step 2.
And then go to combat carousel.
Yep.
If you scroll on combat carousel, you can click pan on card click. And that will always, you can click whoever's highlighted, that will take you to that combatant.
Very neat.
Good step-by-step process. Thank you.
4 clear steps.
All right, this one, let's see here. Who's done? It's going to move over 1 that's going to use a pseudopod on you, Nelson.
No.
24 to hit.
I make a.
It's trying to hit me.
Yes.
24 one undoubtedly hits. Yes.
Sorry.
Oh wait, Spirit Shroud. What does Spirit Shroud add? Anything?
Nah. Well,
I don't think it does.
Only damage.
Right. Yep.
Ooh. That's. Oh, I did the elders. That's why I did the wrong
Am I
one.
taking 56?
I did the wrong one. No.
Okay.
Nope. 24 will still say. I'm like, that ain't it. You gotta make a. There's a process here. Damn it. There's a process here.
I agree. Law and order.
All right. DC strength saving throw 17.
Oof. I need to do the 17. Doing.
Yep.
Strength is here. Nice. I was using the new roll. It's really fun.
All right.
So that is a fail.
It is going to grapple you and hoist you 30 feet in the air. You'll take 14 bludgeoning and 18 acid.
Would I be able to use my echo to intercept that?
Remind me what you can do with intercept.
Let me grab it.
Can you impose disadvantage? Is it?
You reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus 5.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let me do that for him.
Nice. So it was 28, right? Is that what we said?
This is 6. So you take minus 6 damage.
So 22. Nice. Oh, it was 32. I forget what you said. 14 and something else.
14 and 18. So
Right.
it was 32.
Yeah.
So you
minus 6. Yep. 26.
How big is Toff's aura?
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, fucking, he's within range. It's 10 feet.
This is
And
true.
he's at 11.
Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got Toff has 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reginald has 1.
16. Shit.
Oh fuck. A single inspo point would save all that damage too. Oh, not the damage, rather, would save the grapple.
I can give you a D4 inspo.
Yeah, we're gonna have that for next time. We're not gonna go further back than that, but we'll remember it for next time for sure.
For sure.
All right. It's gonna have you grappled and held. You'll have disadvantage. It's going to spray acid at the 3 of you. DC 17. Disadvantage, Nelson.
What saving throw did you say?
Dex.
Dex. The easy button is right there. All you have to do is click your token and then click the button.
Ooh. Nice rolls for disadvantage.
You said it's 17?
And you get my +4.
Oh, then yeah. I see.
Oh yeah.
Can I?
I hit it exactly 17.
You guys are
Plus
all
with
at
my
a
lucky footwork, I get +2.
so +5. So Nelson, you save. Echo saves.
I'm 10 feet away from that thing, right?
Toff saves as well.
It has you held 30 feet in the air, like in front of it.
Oh, right. But it's 10 feet away from me, like within, like I'm still
Mhm.
close to it.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So I can pop the gem dragon, right? The telekinetic reprisal.
Should be able to.
Hmm.
Let's take a look.
I mean, if it's holding you, then it's touching you. So yeah.
10-foot range, reaction, needs to make a strength save. Yeah,
Mhm.
that totally works.
And which is 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus the ability modifier of the score increased by this feat. Oh my god.
So for you, considering
It'd
that
be
you're a
intelligence.
wizard, it would be intelligence.
Right.
I would like to do the same thing as my reaction.
Ooh.
So my intelligence is plus 10. Oh my god.
I'm seeing if I okay, so I have this in there. So if you guys all go inside your foundry, if you click it, I have an easy button for you guys.
Is it called Aura of the Dragon?
Gift of the Gym Dragon. Aura of the Dragon is for being within 10 feet of Nelson. You get the extra 1d6.
Wait, where is this easy button?
If you go into your features, Gift of the Gym Dragon, telekinetic reprisal.
Got it. I see it now.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So what I can just I should just click it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bam bam. Hell
All
yeah.
right, here's the first
21.
one.
Ooh.
Saves on Toffs.
Ooh.
I think that's it.
Answer.
Fails on Nelson's
I
there.
think it got it, yeah.
So he'll take half damage from me, full from Nelson and the push.
And saves on mine.
2 halves and a whole.
Woo. 2 holes.
2 holes.
Yeah.
I
How
stopped
many
myself.
holes does this thing
I
have?
want to
I
let
mean,
it
it's
be
2
known.
halves and a hole, so it's like 4 holes.
Do I need to roll like a nature check to figure out how many holes this has?
You want to sex the symbiote? Go for
Or
it.
is this medicine?
See what
Would
happens.
this be more of a medicine
See
check or
what
biology?
happens.
See what happens.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is animal handling.
Off, don't do it.
You gotta find his vulnerabilities.
All right, it's gonna save on that first one, so it's gonna take 6, then 11 points. Everybody burning their reactions.
Toff's trying to find out its safe word.
23 plus 6, so it'll take 29 points of force damage.
Safe word is don't poke me in my holes.
All right, you guys all take half damage on this. You guys will take 10 points of acid. So, Biddy, your echo is gone.
Ming.
I'm not gonna lie, that's an awesome team move kind of thing, though.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Get
It's
that.
very Power Rangers, right? It's cool.
you guys were so close to killing him too.
United.
That
Can we
would
be
have been
Captain
so
Planet?
cool.
Yeah,
I was about
Captain
to say, I'm
Planet.
thinking we're Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Fucking Nelson's within 10 feet of Reggie. Does he get to add Aura of the Dragon to his? Or is that only on attacks? I forget.
I think
Hang
only
on.
attacks if you.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Oh, man.
Let me see.
Well,
could've-
reaction is an attack.
The action is the attack.
After completing it, let's see.
Yeah.
Where are you, Aura of the Dragon?
Let me
Wait, that's
add
the
this
first
with
damage.
weapon attacks.
Oh, and it counted it down? Wow.
I
that's
will
nice.
say this. I'm gonna allow Aura of the Dragon on there because these are all the same gifts from the Amethyst Dragon. So go ahead and roll your aura, see what you get.
Get it.
It is in your features, I believe. Or no, yours will be in your weapon
So under your
inventory. Yeah.
inventory. Oh my God.
see it, Glam?
You good, Glambo?
Oh, sorry. Where? I apologize.
Yes.
I thought you were talking to someone else. I really
or
did.
go to inventory.
This is all you, bud.
I'm so sorry.
Go to your
It's
foundry
in my
inventory and click Aura of the Dragon. They'll see how much damage it does.
I thought I didn't know I had Aura of the Dragon.
Everyone, dude. If you're in
10 feet of Reggie, yep.
In my inventory and reactions, I don't see it anywhere.
I'll just do it for you.
Under weapons.
Under your
there it
weapons.
is.
There you go.
Thank you.
Boom.
Now you should click the button for damage.
So sorry, y'all. I was like, I don't have Aura of the Dragon. He's certainly not talking to me.
Let's go. 5 points. That should do it. DTD, baby.
Oh my god. I guess, okay, so is it looking around at everybody as the whole team like slams their fist forwards and knocking this thing back? It just kind of explodes in ichor in front of us, drenching all of us in its black sliminess, but we're like in this super awesome Captain Planet power mode where we do like a yeah, kind of like a yawp, a mighty yawp.
Hey, and you're no longer grappled. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, do I fall?
Oh yeah,
Do you
just
fall? Oh shit.
I will have it since you guys done the Dragonborn like yelp and like splayed it back. I'm gonna let you land. All right.
Oh cool. 3-point hero stance.
Yeah. That's pretty badass. I'm glad you guys finally used those. Let's go.
Yeah, it's
In a
awesome
big
that we
old
did it all
team
together. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Does Nelson land like Black Widow?
Yeah, for sure.
Is it the same commentary as it is in that Black Widow film where it's like, oh my god, she's doing it again? I swear to God.
Nelson, do you have back pockets? I don't know. Oh my god.
You gotta look it up, Byf. There's an older YouTube video where it has like every time a hero 3-point stance landing happens.
God,
it's
yes.
like beat. It's a montage of like 100 movies or something ridiculous.
That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Love it.
Biddy, it is your turn.
cool. Well, I'm gonna do this thing that nobody would ever expect, and that's to run this way. Because seeing her echo gone, she's digging her heels into the mud that is underneath this cart by now, and just have to get out there, and is running over. How far are you? Gosh, so much health still. Love that for us. I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Been on ad clear.
All right. Yep, we're gonna do a prismatic. Is that one of my numbers? It is.
Okay, yeah, so I have prismatic all laid out for you inside your inventory. So you get to roll the first one is to throw.
It's like it gave me this thing. Whoa. I don't know what
I heard the double click. It's all right. First one hits. Go ahead and roll the damage button.
Uh, 11.
All right. So
Is the other the element?
yes, the other tells you what element it is. How slick is that?
That is actually pretty cool.
All
let me
right.
see. Is that number 2? That is acid.
Ow.
Oh, fucking acid. Come on.
Oh, is it immune?
Oh. God, that sucks. All right, so it hits, does 11 points of piercing on the big guy. So this is what we've been forgetting with it. That radius, they all take the special damage within it, and it is selective. It's like careful spell. It does not hit your friends.
Oh, well then if that's the case, I want to do that number.
But it rolled acid. So the acid damage does not apply, but you do get 11 points of piercing damage to the big guy.
Lucky that I could use just to reroll that 1d6.
If only.
If only. But I don't. That's a shame. All right, well, dang. Oh, actually, that electricity, my storm bracers, that one works. Because you fully charged them for me.
Because you light that javelin up with your bracer damage.
18, and that goes to all of them.
The 18, well, it will jump over to the other one, so they're resistant. So it will be 9 and then 5.
My goodness. Huh. I need some of the radiant damage. Whew.
Oh, we're waiting on that Reggie turn. Reggie and Toff.
I know, he's next.
And then you have a regular javelin throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because I am much too far away still. So, here's my normal javelin. Ah, there it is.
So you get to throw 2 of these. So storm bracers will be back up to 2 of 5. I put that on your little card.
Whoa, there's dogs, I'm sorry.
Doogs. McDoogs.
Duggle.
Sorry, it's not letting me click the actual javelin.
Okay, you're in the totally other sheet. So what you need to do inside Foundry, I got everything inside your Foundry character sheet. So double click Biddy, go to inventory. You'll see your fist, you'll see the aura, daggers, love's embrace, javelin. You click
cool
the.
If that happened, I'm double clicking Biddy. Nothing's happening. Am I missing something?
Is your
It worked when I had my echo.
No, like you should be able to double click your token, and Biddy's character sheet should come up.
It's not though.
Do you have it hidden somewhere in the space, minimized?
I just pulled it up from the little icon at the top. All right, what am I clicking? Wait, so does my 28 not hit? Are you taking that away from me?
No. I'm trying to teach you to fish instead of give you the fish. So, on your actual token.
Hey,
Yes.
29.
Yes. Let's go. Okay. Now you just click damage.
Damage. Cool.
9 points of piercing. Go ahead and click it again for your last toss.
Oh, I was right on that 20.
damn?
And you hit damage again.
Again. 18. Cool.
Let's go. 9. Oh, shit. 9 points of piercing. Another 13 points of piercing. All right. Anything else for your turn, Biddy?
Oh. Yeah, can I manifest my echo again? Just next to me. Actually, no, not next to me. Put her, like, between, Brom and Nelson.
Echo back on the board.
Cool. Alright, end of my turn.
Reggie does what Reggie does best.
Get him, boy.
Let's see here. That symbiote's up. It is going to run up over to Fenwick. It's gonna try to alleviate you from the fucking sandwich. First reckless attack.
Ooh.
Come on, Reggie. 19 slashing, 8 force. Another 2 for the rage. 4 radiant, that gets doubled. We're gonna put his last big smite on this one. 48. Big money.
Ooh. That's a sick roll. Goddamn.
Reggie will swing again. 23 will hit. Do another 17. 7 fourths. Let's go. That'll do it. Chops another one as it sloths down. He'll take his final swing and swing back. Actually, no. He'll use the rest of his lay on hands to give you 25 points, Renwick.
Okay.
I forgot. I got double healer now. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll take it.
I'm glad you. Yeah.
I could not foresee the transformation that would become your gruel pet into my second barbarian paladin healer.
Aren't you glad for the Rose and Shingle Creek and the booze? Aren't you glad? I'm glad.
I'm glad I didn't TPKS live. Yes.
That was a deliver us from evil Biddy kind of moment.
I am gonna back my boys over here, and I'm gonna toss out another Cure Wounds. We'll do a 3rd level spot for you, Renwick.
Sick.
See if I crit. Oh, come on!
Damn.
You get 26 points of healing. I get 5 back. I'm all good. Oh, yes, I forgot. I'm going to use my sensor. I forgot I have my frankincense and myrrh. Let's go.
Fuck is that?
I can shake this fucking thing and let the smoke out to give anybody that's next to me extra healing. Fucking, let's go.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
say no.
Yeah, so 3 points, Renwick.
Okay.
Toff, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna run up to this one here because why not? That's what I'm doing. And we're gonna try to actually hit something this time. Again, screaming because that's the only way in which we do these things. Please hit. Does a 22 hit?
22 does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna use my 1d4 of inspo.
Let's get it.
It's my last inspo that I have. It's a 3. That's a 25.
25 hits.
Finally! Good. Okay.
God.
Good. And we'll add some Divine Smite on there too. Oh, ransom on its own. There you go. 12 slashing, 15 necrotic, 4 radiant. Just mixing all these things in.
Now you have all your smites laid out. If you go
Yes.
into your inventories, they're all there and marked how many you have. You
Perfect.
also will get to use your Aura of the Dragon because you're next to Reggie.
Perfect. We'll do this one first with our Divine Smite. Roll in the damage on that sucker. Oh, that's nice. An additional 21 points of damage.
42
aura.
points.
Of the dragon on top of that with 3 more.
Oh my god, let's go.
Just Toff screaming, trying to hack away at the teeth and plaque that he must see. I don't know.
So we do 12 slashing. I forgot this part. The necrotic. So we get... I get 8 back. But then I lose that with a radiant because it's doubled. So that's a wash. Or no. It's is this either... No, the radiant is from your enhanced smite is what that comes from.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a wash then. Equalizes that out. Let's go. Love to
And then
see
the
it.
additional 21 smite, which is radiant.
42 points of damage from the smite.
Yes.
And then the 3 force. Let's go.
Yes. Screaming once again, trying to hit for a second time.
Oh, let's go.
Hey,
Oh
Yes!
my god.
Yes!
Oh.
Brew crit on top of this.
Let's
There's
go.
our honey.
Pain.
Brew crit.
Wow.
That's right. Just
Toff
the
just showed
full
up.
fury. Seeing Biddy's echo go down, it sets a blaze within his heart as he just now leaps into the mouth of this monster, trying to slash away at all its teeth and tongue, gnashing away.
Oh,
It's going to be silly.
God. Oh my
what the
god,
hell?
dude.
So we'll start with this, and then I'll add in the smite in a hot second.
Just
when
do
we're
them
ready.
all, then we're going to do the math. It's going to be
Okay.
hilarious.
You crit on Aura of the Dragon too, Lamel. Oh my god.
Also a good roll. 27 radiant on that divine smite.
Good lord. Oof. Oh my god, it's a crit too, so the radiant is quadrupled. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yes, it is. Yes,
That
it
is ridiculous.
Okay. Let's do the maths.
Yes.
24 points on the slashing. Then does 32 necrotic, so they get 16 back. That's hilarious. The radiant is a wash again, so it clears that. Then Aura the Dragon gets
the
the extra
Radiant's
D6 on it.
108.
The radiant's on that one.
He's talking about the radiant just from Oath.
Just from the
Oh,
top.
just
I'm going
Rose Thunder, yeah,
line
yeah.
item out, my dudes. All right. 11 points on the force. Then on the big radiant splash, we have the divine smite. So we click this to give it the crit points to it. So we got 59 points doubled. Let's go. 118 on the crit.
Yes.
DTD.
Toff,
does it
leaping
again.
in. I described him as jumping straight into this mouth. A blood curdling scream comes from this creature as it gushes the ooze out. You see Toff disappear within, and suddenly Oath Thunder slashes through the neck of this, beheading the entire thing as he jumps out now, bearing teeth in his hand. I got a gift!
Oh, goody.
With a nat
We all
20.
need teeth necklaces!
It
I
is-
saw one kid wearing a shark tooth once, and now we get to wear these around our necks.
That's wonderful. Oh my god.
And
What
I'm
the
not
fuck?
supposed to wear fur coats?
Standing on the stump of this creature. I don't know if that puts him a little bit in the air, but that will be his turn.
With a nat 20, it's unable to do its reaction. Slossed back into the lake. Any movement? Oh, you're a great weapon master. Toff, that means you can take a additional attack because you killed a creature with a critical.
The
I don't
bonus
know.
action Swing.
Yep.
I don't know
my
if you
He has movement.
I didn't move to get in here.
Oh.
no, you got it. So Osunder, you only have to get within 10 feet.
Here we go. Running forward, teeth and Oath Thunder in hand, screaming, covered in the ooze of its sibling at this point.
Oh my god, crit again, Toff.
If you crit again.
You all cursed
Oh,
with a
do you-
17. Hold on, let me see.
do you
if
want a
I've got-
lucky for the memes? Do you want a
It
lucky for the
happened 4
memes?
times to me.
I got it. Let me see if I've got anything. Need to take
I mean,
my brute crit
For the
off,
fucking
too.
memes, this is your way out of fucking.
Yeah, take his lucky.
Okay, I'll take your lucky.
All right, marked off the sheet.
I'm gonna
You got
the
two
memes.
characters that can kill them. Fucking. Otherwise, it's just chipping.
Here we
Release
go.
the memes.
Come on.
Ah!
Oh, so close. Oh,
So close.
Oh,
And
Lord.
answers.
I just stand there
Furious.
though, and I look at this creature, and I'm kind of like heaving with excitement. Even though I'm tiny at it, it's a tooth in hand. I'm gonna take your teeth next.
Psycho.
Can I roll for like intimidation?
Can certainly try.
I mean, why not? There it is!
Oh my
There
god.
it is! There's my nat 20.
holy fucking shit! The memes are real.
I'm gonna take all your teeth, and I'm gonna wear them like a necklace.
Oh my god.
With a nat 20 in your shout, I will impose fear on this elder symbiote. It is no longer able to take movements towards Toff. As it skitters around.
What is this land called again where we are?
Toff's land.
God.
I have now claimed it.
Renwick, it is your turn.
Call me the Tooth Fairy.
Seeing
Flying in.
all this happen, Renwick will look around on the ground and seeing the blood spilled from himself and a few others, he'll raise a hand and the blood in the grass will all start kind of coagulating and forming into a Hound of Ill Omen, which I'll send over here. And then I will fly in to attack with my weapons. And this should be a D6 instead of a D4, so I'm gonna roll the D6. So it is 28 minus 4, 24 plus 4, so 28 to hit.
28 to hit, will hit. I'll take that bane off of you that didn't work right.
That's all good. And that first one will be 9 points of 9 points of piercing. Yeah, 9 points of piercing damage. I'll swing again with the sword. That'll be a 24 minus this. 20 plus my 4, so 24.
That'll hit.
And that will be 11 more points of piercing damage. And then my Hound of Ill Omen will attack. It gets advantage because of pack tactics. So, ooh, a 24 and a 18. 24 is going to hit, right? 2d6
Yep.
plus 3, so 2d6 plus 3. Piercing damage coming in on that bite. 6 points of piercing damage from the Bloodhound. It needs to make a strength saving throw of 13. It's not really that big. Okay, not prone. That's it.
Back to the top of the round. Zanryn.
Okay, I am going to. How far is this? Yeah, I am going to fly in this direction over here. And go 5 foot down from where I'm at, so that I'm 5 foot in the air. in range to block with wings if necessary. And with those astral arms, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing out some Psy Knives. And we never got to properly test if this thing is weak to psychic or not, so this will be a decent chance. 21 doesn't hit, does it?
21 does not hit.
I'm going to use a homing strike on that, so I'm going to roll a side die and add that to the hit, because I'm finally using Psy Knives for this. So, one less side die, and that's a d10. 22 doesn't hit either, does it?
Does not hit.
Alright, blade number 2. Oh, that might hit though.
27 will hit.
Okay. There is your pitiful psychic damage. Good lord. Here is some sneak attack for you, for good measure. Eight points of psychic, 21 sneak attack. Because I've got the arms out, this will be attack number 3. Oof, that doesn't hit either. I'd need to roll a max side die on that for I think that to hit, so you know what, screw it, we'll give it a try. Roll a d10. Nope, okay, that misses too. And last is the bonus action throw. Oh my god, it bounced off a 1, thank god. You know what, because I'm not using these for anything else right now, sure, let's roll another d10. Use up all the side dice. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Okay. So that is... okay, putting it all together, you've got 13 psychic damage and 21 sneak attack from all of those different throws.
They all hit and apply, but they don't do anything extra.
Okay, cool.
It's going to use its reaction. On you, Zanryn.
Oh, here we go.
Actually, no, it's not. You didn't do any radiant.
Not sure if it matters, but I am 25 foot away as well, so if it requires reach, which it might not, I'm not in reach.
No, that's going to hold.
Okay. End turn. That's all I can do.
Nelson, your turn.
Nelson was... Well, we're going to charge forward. What's my movement? I don't think I've got enough
30
movement
feet.
to get up there. 30 feet. Okay. That is going to be too dang far. Oh, no, it's not. Let's go. Okay. We are going to do something Nelson has never done before, but watching Toff charge forward, watching him just slay through these giant beasts, he kind of like mimics Toff's yell and runs forward, manifesting Green Flame Blade.
Ooh.
Because it's the only thing he can cast that one. Cool. So we're gonna hit it's only the cantrip, right? Yeah.
Okay, so the green flame comes off of your Stormstruck staff. Your
That is
Stormstruck
correct.
staff is activated. So what you'll do is you'll click the cantrip,
Yeah.
then you'll click Stormstruck staff, then Stormstruck staff extra damage inside your inventory weapons.
Holy crap. Wait a moment. Green Flame Blade. I click. I roll it. Okay, here we go. Boom. Excellent. Did it do its thing?
It's not showing up on
Oh,
mine.
cast spell. There it is. It's a double click. My bad.
Yeah.
And then we go here, and you want me to do the Stormstruck staff with extra damage. But bam.
Okay, so you've done this. Let me help you.
Please do. I clicked. Do you not click the die next
This
to it?
all inside Foundry. All inside Foundry. I
am inside Foundry. I have my little character sheet open in Foundry.
Okay, so the first thing, the cantrip I've laid down.
Yep.
Go ahead and click first is the regular attack. So do Storm Struck Staff.
Yes, sir. It's charged though, so I do the with extra damage.
We've gone out of order. You got to swing the staff, then you can hit Green Flame Blade, and then the extra damage.
I see what you're saying.
So 22 to hit. You are 2 off.
We will add a d6 on that.
Yes. Do that.
Indeed. Bam.
2 is what you need. Now you can click all 3 of these damage buttons.
All 3. Bam.
Go.
I clicked Green Flame Blade.
I'll have to do it because I clicked it. So
Okay, yeah. And then where's the third one up top?
Yeah, the very first one you did.
But bam.
All right, 3 points of lightning that's halved to 2. Fire damage that is halved to 3.
Oh dang, half from fire too.
5 total. Then the bludgeoning of the staff will take all. So then 10 points.
He feels very important doing this. He's very proud of himself.
It looks cool coming off your staff though.
Yeah, I imagine it's kind of like a scythe blade, you know, rather than a.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Very on point.
Nelson swings this giant, like green glowing scythe at the end of his lightning charged staff, and it just kind of, tickles it. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, but Nelson is like, yeah, tongue hanging out of his beak, very, very into it.
Let's go.
I think that's all I can really do. Oh,
Are
you know
bugs
what?
still flying off of you?
I would assume they're still hanging off of his mouth and his tongue. Yeah. I can Misty Step back, right? We're gonna Misty Step back as our bonus action, and that'll be it.
They have 20 feet of reach, so you can push yourself back a wee bit further if you.
Oh yeah.
so desire.
Steps 30. Yeah.
Yeah, up to 30.
Perfect.
All right. As you vamp back, you see this creature as if it's almost talking to itself, but you hear no words. As its tendrils all flip up like an octopus that's almost laid splayed up over a table. You see the moon turn dark and black as it begins concentrating on a spell. I'm gonna let you guys use the restroom real quick or grab a drink as it begins casting a spell.
Counter spell.
Counter spell.
So the whole moon turned black. Okay, that's not great.
Black moon.
I really dislike that for us.
They put us in a dome like Oryx does.
Welcome to
The Oryx Dome.
You done did it now.
Chat, would you expect a Toff crit, no less?
I don't understand how it keeps happening. That's the thing that astounds me the most.
Toff also doesn't roll the most either. That's what's also impressive about it. Toff only takes 2 swings.
Mm-hmm.
Toff's
like-
good for a 20.
It's like Paladin dreams. It's actually incredible.
And they're 20. They're almost always 20s.
Yeah.
They're almost always nat 20s. Like Reggie's the one that's getting a 19.
Right? The 19s are a thing for Toff, but as in like you can crit with them, but like it's happened like once. So everything else has not needed it. Just absolutely ridiculous.
Toff too strong. Strong when something's very vulnerable to radiant damage.
I mean, look, listen. If Zandaddy dies, touch wood, that won't happen. I'm very much in that place where I have an entire build that I could fucking jump in as a replacement that has a lot of synergy around either a paladin or another rogue. And with the amount that Toff crits, I'm like, yeah, we could do that. It's just like, oh my god, this is great. It's just like the dream scenario. I think the scariest fucking thing about this is that the symbiote looks as though it has places where eyes should be, but there are no eyes.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's got facial features, but there is no face, so to speak.
Man.
It's a little bit like me at 3 a.m. if I have to get up for a flight, and I'm really not down for that flight. You know, I can do most of the stuff. I can do most of the stuff I need to with no eyes open, but you know, it's just like, eh.
I like when I come back and I'm red.
Ooh.
I swear, I am so sorry. I am so embarrassed by that. I swear I had never seen Aura of the Dragon on my character sheet before.
You're all good. Honestly, I saw your hands. When you were like, your hands moving, I was like, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. Is he doing
Aura
it?
of the Dragon, and I was like, oh, not me. I think that's a Zanryn. That must be a Zanryn thing.
No.
Aura of the Dragon, what on earth is that? Definitely not my character sheet.
Nelson, my boy, you've got to remember that you're the star of the show.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that aura is fan-fucking-tastic, though. Like, applying one of the better damage types in the game.
It hurts to laugh.
What the fuck?
What happened? Are you okay?
I don't know. All I heard is it hurts to laugh, and RoBear is off, slightly dying.
Dude, you slayed me.
Breathe, RoBear. It's okay.
I can't.
God. Well, successfully carried out my plan of killing RoBear. The stream is mine now. Okay. Cool.
This was the plan all along.
Sam, you are muted. Just as FYI. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
You were right, my guy.
Is somebody there to help you? Do you have a life alert button?
I'm falling and I can't get up.
See? That life alert's looking pretty good right now. If we kill the DM, do we win?
Oh, fuck.
Gotta cut back on those dad packs.
I didn't even think I was that funny. I was just doing a silly voice. Shit. Zen. Composure.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Controlled breathing.
So, counterspell.
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 You don't have counterspell, do you?
Counterspell? No, I don't have counterspell.
I grow in intimidation.
Counterspell.
I have to say, how many counterspells do we have? Use them
Enough
together.
to
Ones
I
and
think,
one
I think
fake
it's
one.
me and Glam right now.
Enough
Can I
to
shout it
spell
as a
counterspell.
distraction so he's focused on me?
It's gonna be a little bit like when you're at a LARP and it's like you cast lightning bolt, but it's really you just like throwing this tiny harmless pebble at something because
Yes.
it's like, yeah, that's a decent representation.
I throw the two.
You know, you're not supposed to just say lightning bolt. There's an incantation. You have to I think it's lightning bolt would be an eldritch spell. So it's like I call upon earth. There's different incantations based on the different schools in one of the games I played. And so you would never just be like lightning bolt. You have to say the
Yeah.
incantation before you throw. And if you say the incantation wrong, the spell fizzles.
That's
Did you just actually yes?
I did about LARPing. I know.
Yeah.
But you're the one with the expertise, so
I'll have you know that one time I
I
had
just
a
thought
witch
y'all are
bolt come
gamers.
out of
You'd
my
be
junk,
interested in
so
that.
what's that for an incantation?
This is the legit knowledge we've been dying to have. Thank you, Glam.
that's some fucking Zoltan shit right there.
Stay tuned for more Glam facts.
Counterspell.
5th level counterspell.
I do acknowledge mine is fake, but I don't know if this creature knows mine is fake. I wave my hands around like a magician, and I pull a smaller version of me out of a hat.
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
Yes.
Dead. He's out. We got him.
Just role playing here.
I cast fuck you at the 5th level.
Eat.
Snot vomit.
Welcome back, RoBear. Where have you been?
At the 9th level. Okay, you guys are both trying to cast counterspell at the same time. Only one counterspell. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! All of you, shut the fuck up! Go cast counterspell at the same time. You guys have to make a fucking roll off. The loser does not consume that spell. What levels are you guys casting counterspell at?
5th.
Oh.
After all this time, you don't know?
I know he's
You're all
counterspelling.
talk.
What I meant was I'm counterspelling him because I want to see what happens.
I'm gonna go at 6 just to one up
Oh,
Renwick.
okay. All right. Fair enough.
You have +1 to your roll.
All right. Straight D20 then.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no,
we do
never
our
mind.
spell attacks.
Oh, no, it's spell attack. I'm sorry, it's spell attack. Spell attack.
Okay.
Oh, how do I do that on the new one? Do I do?
I don't have it currently programmed in there.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Why didn't that roll through?
You only got to beat an 18. Rolled so low.
I mean, I rolled, but it didn't roll through. I don't know why that. Oh, there it goes.
Look at that 25.
There it
Yeah,
is,
you win.
baby.
Counterspell. 6th level.
Yeah.
5 plus your spell
can't-
casting, which is intelligence.
Yeah. counterspell.
God damn it, Glam, no. I was trying so hard to hold it together.
Low rolls, boy.
We did it.
The spell is a 9th level spell, so they get a +3. The line is 24. You need to roll a spell attack and beat 24.
Okay.
Nelson
We can do
did.
that.
It was 25, right?
I did.
That's the previous roll. Stick with me.
Shit.
Another one.
Sorry.
This is the actual counter spell that's going off.
Please come through, dice. Why does this one take so long?
That's why we're switching all the way over to Foundry, because that kind of
There
shit.
it is. Let's go.
Ooh.
32. They will use a legendary die and roll a d10.
Kind of a spell guy, you know?
They're at 24. They're going to need a high number. 5. Will not get there.
Agreed. I don't know what's going on. He hasn't told us, right?
Zip it. Shut the fuck up. As you stare up and you see the sun beginning to be covered in darkness, or the moon covered in darkness, you see its reflection over the top of the lake as well begins to form in a giant circle of death that creeps forward. Nelson, you effectively counterspell that circle of death and break it up before it's able to move over and out into the surface in front. But the moon is still black. It will lash out with a symbiote pseudopod at you, Toff.
Trying to get over its fear? Go ahead and try, bitch.
Actually, no, I'm glad you brought it up. It can't take attacks against you this turn. I'm allowing that. It's going to make its wisdom saving throw.
Toff bares his teeth. Okay,
Oh, damn. Oof.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey. At least it wasn't a 20.
It will go and attack Renwick.
That'll hit.
.25 bludgeoning, 4 points of psychic.
Okay, I use my reaction to grab my junk and look at it, and that's it.
It will once again try to siphon your memories. DC 18.
Perfect.
Oh,
Is it possible for me to roll just a nice wisdom save today?
Dude, those have been brutal.
I can't roll above a fucking 10.
.39 points of psychic damage. Your dice is now a 1d8.
God.
Cool.
And their bonus action, they will slide under the water.
Attack of opportunity.
yes, same.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, that's gonna be a 15, so nope.
Oh, it's a 19!
Oh, it's a
I
crit!
God.
I crit
Toff.
as it tries to get away from me.
Oh my God.
As you
My
swing and you
God.
strike, and you think you found purchase, and you pull up, and there's nothing but a log. It has not physically moved from that space down below.
I beat the shit out of that log.
I'm,
That log is destroyed.
Where did it go? I wanted to get more teeth.
it's still here, Toff. Look deep. Use your seeing circles.
Hold on. Osunder is on a chain.
Yes.
It is on a chain.
Yes.
Oh, 10 foot of reach.
Yes. So I could hook it if it's a fish-like thing.
We going fishing?
Oh God. Am I going swimming is more of the accurate question.
This is going to be dexterity ability check versus dexterity ability check.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's low.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Yes.
Because Osunder is on the chain, as it goes to blink, being its larger size, not able to get away since its movement is 15. Just enough as you send Osunder down, it splits that log and destroys it, goes all the way down and sinks into the prey that's running away from you.
Yes.
That sounds pretty off the chain to me.
That's what I was thinking.
Go hit
Swing
that
on a
damage.
chain. Just out here swinging a chain.
Oh my fucking god, how have I not realized this? Toff is fucking Kratos. Oh my god.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man.
Glad you guys are putting it together now.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and hit the damage on your Osunder.
I will, and I will add in my extra stuff. Divine Smite too. It's not bad. That's not bad.
But like boy of dad, not dad of boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
Except
with
he's
that.
boy of mom.
Boy of mom, yes. Exactly.
I'm going my only big Divine Smite.
Oh, but it's meaty. Oh. Oh, dude.
All right. I'm gonna pull it back in to see if you get this DTD.
God, I hope.
That's gonna be close.
Can I actually
29 on the
reaction?
first. No.
Okay, fair.
It will heal for 15 on the necrotic. Then this radiant is doubled for 24. Then the big shot, 66 points that are doubled. DTD, Toff.
My gosh.
Yes! As this beast turns to run away, Toff takes a moment to breathe in and starts to swing that sword around, not losing sight as it goes deep into the water, trusting his blade. And you see for a moment the red that drops from his eyes down into his arm, bleeds straight into the spine of this sword that embodies his mother's bones, and it lights up a red line, almost laser targeting towards this creature as it finds its purchase, hooking it in, and Toff pulls it back up like a giant wave. It splashes over everyone and he lands it with the thud onto the ground like a beached whale. I got it!
Biddy's mouth is just agape.
Holy shit.
He's just looking around for any sort of response and ideally affirmation that he did the right thing.
Well done, Toff. Excellent work.
Brom, did you ever teach him to go fishing? Because that's some fucking fishing, all right.
I never had the time to, but I don't think I need to do any lessons. Holy shit.
Good job, Toff. You did what I asked.
These
I'm very
memories.
proud of you.
The-
Biddy is saying this with some timidness
Yes.
of like, dear God, this is terrifying. You've done so great.
You see the blade shining bright kind of through, and it of sorts devours a little bit of the inside, pulling away from it as that blade becomes loose again. There's almost like, it's not necrotic, but it looks like it's eaten away around that flesh, so the sword is easy to pull back as Toff returns it back to his hand, and that glow disappears.
Is there anything remaining from that dark moon? Like, is that still a thing?
After each individual slaying, these things just spill out like oil on water. So what Toff has held collectively as a tooth before just slaws off and drips down and seems to pull itself back into the lake.
So everything it was starting to cast is gone.
Look up at the moon. The moon is still black.
Okay.
Can I do an arcane check? Arcana check?
On.
On the moon itself. In this space that feels, I don't know if there's like a magical presence here in this area still, if it feels heavy.
Go for it.
19.
Ooh.
It does not look like an eclipse. It doesn't look natural. You can see it has the spots almost when you are able to look up at the sun, like bits and pieces over the top of it are boiling and reaching back out towards Earth.
I don't think that's normal.
I don't either.
Certainly not normal.
Is it alive?
I don't think it's
no.
alive. Whatever's on it. A different question there.
Is it like my friend that I had earlier?
You mean tiny?
Yeah. Does it seem to have the same kind of substance and movement as Tiny did? Now that these things are all oil in the ground?
They're definitely the same symbiotes, yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Do you think there's gonna be more of them coming down?
Without question. When I shattered my blade the first time, I saw its memories for a second. There's thousands of them. I don't know how many worlds they've conquered, but I saw at least one. I can't even describe it, but it was some kind of city, and it was just... I mean, they were everywhere. They were overwhelming it. It was all over every building, every surface. Imagine the whole of Baldur's Gate, but it's nothing but those things.
Well, are these the things causing the fires?
I think it's all connected, for sure. I think these are the, well, if someone stands to gain in the long run, I think it's definitely these lot.
Are they just trying to devour everything? Or control it?
Both are bad. Both could be true.
Far as I could see. Teeth, jaws, nothing but feasting. Best guess, if they've done that once, maybe that's the way they live. Just tearing through the universe planet by planet.
Can they turn into anything? Because its tooth isn't real anymore.
I don't know if it's about turning into anything. I think it's more about the fact that you, well, I'm going to look at all the goop around on the floor. It's like, well, you hurt these things pretty bad, Toff. Good job,
Diddy
by the way.
told me to. I asked for permission first. Well, I didn't ask for permission, but she told me that I could do it.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
Right. Now, every time we say them, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we supposed to go looking for more of them then?
I have a horrible feeling I know where the rest of them might be for the moment.
Where?
They came up from out of the lake. You know what else is down there?
Fish.
The Horde.
The Horde! Toff is just echoing you now, clearly had no remembrance of what was down there.
I love that was the first instinct, though, is fish. Oh, that's so wonderful.
Who's gonna take over the fish? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, strong source of protein. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. We don't want to devastate the fisheries here. That's a major economical impact within the city.
The ecological balance and the effects that it would have are frankly startling.
BBC'd it.
Fishing has been a major export for hundreds of years here in the area.
As they stand on the shores and look back, they're left with nothing more than questions. None are bigger than why. Ronald McDavidson, BBC News, Scotland.
Thank you for that.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I fucking had to.
It's all right. He just blacked out.
It's like 60 minutes, 1988.
The best part is this is the freshwater pond behind the entire ocean. Like,
oh my god! So it's actually like a lock.
Yep.
100%.
This is fine.
The Renwick drops to the ground after the fight, and his wings retract and stuff, and just walks up over towards the rest of the group. Perhaps we should move our camp away from the lake for now.
Can you
Wait, hold on.
fly
Didn't you
it
say these are your
somewhere?
land?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah.
Didn't you say these are your lands?
Well, of course they are, but we can camp somewhere else away from the
That's not what I'm
whatever
asking.
this was.
You've never seen anything else
No, of course not.
before? This is abnormal.
I mean, I should be asking you. You're here camping on my lands, bringing this kind of trouble.
Yeah? Did you see us packing this with us?
Of course, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that,
Sound like you were.
well, maybe a little. Did you start this?
But he's just gonna smile at him. She likes this banter.
I don't know, maybe I should have.
I ended it. And Toff is circling you, looking around, trying to figure out where your wings went.
Can I help you, Toff?
Where did they go?
Where did what go?
Those things that were on your back. They don't look like Zanryn's or Nelson's.
Oh, those are just something that it's an ability I have. It's it's actually a complication of an illness.
You're sick? Toff takes a step back.
Don't worry, it's not contagious. It's simply a rare blood disease.
You should go wash
if you
that
will.
off.
Don't worry, I won't touch you.
I'm gonna
Toff
send
just
us.
looks skeptically at you.
I'm gonna send a psychic message to Brom. Hey, Wings, the big teeth that he grew, rare blood disease. You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you?
I'll be honest. I just didn't want anybody to die. No matter what they were. We stumbled upon his, whatever affliction bailing him. Probably the less I know, the better. But he fought with us. That's only getting worse. But yeah, I saw it too.
Zanryn is gonna nod and say nothing more, but he is definitely keeping his eyes on Renwick.
As you do that, you notice Biddy, like, looking around because she's hearing this conversation. And she just keeps looking at Renwick and kind of stepping back a little bit in concern. It's not very hidden.
He doesn't notice. Or doesn't care, one of the two.
They're just staring at each other awkwardly.
Oh, well, anyway. As I was saying, we should move on.
To where?
Your friend Zanryn said there was was it a cave or something underground?
Yeah, the Horde. Yep. Here's the problem. The Horde was previously a place which was kept safe and quite secret, but I mean, if those things rose out of the lake, there's no telling if they've overtaken that place or not. It's a gamble just going in there, and I mean, they roughed you up pretty good.
Yes, well, I did seem to take the brunt of the attacks, but I'm still standing. Thanks to some new friends, as he motions over to Brom and Reggie.
If we need to take a rest, we should try and stay away from the lake, perhaps. But I don't know. That's everyone else's ball game, not just any one person's.
I mean, we do still have a caravan back there.
It's covered in acid and stuff, right?
I don't know what's far enough away. You just stare up and look. That moon covered in darkness.
Did any of you see that person that was standing across the lake earlier? Did any of you see them?
Yes.
While Biddy was skipping rocks, did Biddy see them?
This is way before everybody saw that
Oh.
humanoid that was covered in the symbiotes leave the lake and shoot up towards the sky.
Renwick, did you recognize that person?
No, everyone today, aside from my compatriots here, has been a complete stranger, including yourself.
I'm not wearing pants.
Yes, I can see.
Is that how you're introducing yourself now?
Yes, good for you. I must admit, I like to run around in the buff as well, on my lands. From time to time, take in a little bit of the atmosphere.
Oh, really?
Soak into your skin. Feel free, there are no pants requirements on my lands.
Shut up.
Thank
Any of you
goodness. You're all so concerned.
I'll keep my pants on.
Yes, have it your way.
Nelson
Thank
looks
you.
over at Biddy. He thinks
Thank
I'd
you
wear
very
them
much.
if they were required.
Honestly, he's got a lot to learn.
Should we perhaps try and find out who that person was?
I think we should sleep.
I agree.
Oh, okay.
All in good time, but one step at a time.
I'm not sure you're going to get any answers here tonight.
Nelson's already looking for bugs. He's left the conversation.
Okay.
Once somebody was like, we don't do anything, like he's like, fine, checked out. Bug
Should
time.
we just like move to sleep in the trees or something somewhere safer?
Hate to break it to you, Dolph, but I don't know if there's any place that's going to be that safe at all over here.
Oh. Okay.
You saw the size of them. They're as big as trees.
massive.
Honestly, they should be afraid of you.
Well, that one was. They went running. Didn't expect that chain on the end of the axe, I can tell you that.
Where was it running to?
I don't know. That's what worries me.
Well, I guess we sleep for now. I actually feel pretty good. And Toff does, because we didn't even deplete my temporary health.
I mean, same with Biddy, but
Flex.
I'm missing all of my bonus actions.
I'm pretty sure somehow I ended up being the tank of the party.
Yeah. Thank goodness for those extra HP from Tasha's.
Yeah, that was actually really good to use.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna stay anywhere and take a sleep, let's make sure we have a vigilant watch. I can go
Fair.
first.
Would
Been up
my
for God knows how long. I can stay
would
a
my
little longer.
echo be able to go underwater?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Because
pretty
it
sure.
doesn't need to breathe or anything, and if I were to transfer my consciousness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's cool.
Cool. All right, well, let's go sit by the make a fire or something. And Biddy's propping herself up against a rock, and she's like, "Make sure nothing comes near me." And you see,
Oh, we got a fire, all right. The thing hit it with
Is it
acid,
still in?
so it's like the rocks
Look
are
at the cover.
polished smooth over where it was at. So they've just burnt the top of these limestones completely off. That fire was raging over there. So yeah,
Nice. Yeah, Biddy, she's relaxing and transferring her consciousness to her echo. And as you see her physical body get really still, you see her like start waving and do like this, like wait here. And my echo, me as my echo, I want to walk into the water and swim down. If I see anything.
anyone else sitting out?
Fuck no.
Who else wants to go?
I could take a look around with you if you'd like.
I think there's different types of bugs in there. Nelson's down.
These feathers, this plumage was not made for swimming. You go north to Icewind Dale, you'll find a few birds like that there, but no, not these. I am staying firmly on the ground. Thank you very much.
I'll stay here and guard too.
All right.
This is gonna be a terrible idea.
This is I real fucking dislike this.
It's really cool though. I think it's a great idea, but
This-
bad for the
this-
party.
This is horrifying potential. This is like some nightmare fuel on steroids.
Last time we swam into it, we found Biddy cursed, so
It's kind of my thing.
It's better to know what we're dealing with, if we can.
We're not splitting the party. We're skinny dipping the party.
Exactly.
Only
Biddy
one
is
of you is
still with
only,
y'all.
only one of you is skinny
Consciousness.
dipping.
It's just elsewhere. You see her echo take off her pants.
Ridwick takes off his silk shirt, and he's a lot more ripped than you would imagine an old man would be.
this is uncomfortable.
Shines in the moonlight.
His abs are pre-oiled.
Yeah.
Old man strength.
He's a lot stronger than than you would expect.
Yeah, I'm gonna be with Toff guarding Biddy.
Yep. Keeping her clothes on.
Yeah, actual Biddy keeps her clothes on.
Good plan.
Yeah.
So to get this straight, everyone else is just wading into the water here by the side, and Biddy's Echo is jumping full in to go swimming down.
Renwick's going underwater.
Nelson ties his robe between his legs just so it doesn't float up and things get weird.
Oh yeah, because it's not weird when you introduced yourself of not wearing pants.
Nelson doesn't wear pants.
All right. Nelson, Renwick, Biddy's Echo. You both dip underneath the water.
Yup.
10 feet below. Already low light. Even darker now that the moon is no longer gracing us with its presence. Visibility is low.
I have dark vision
Is
up
there
to
dark vision
120.
now?
Your dark vision doesn't help you sort the cloudiness of the water in front of you. Renwick,
Mm-hmm.
you have an exception though. Whereas the rest, it's like swimming in muddy water. Once you hit to a point, the visibility is just nothing but 5 feet in front of you. However, Renwick, because of your abilities, in the base of this lake, you see something pulsing. And it's like a thermal vision that you have, but you can see something large is there.
How large are we talking? Like a Volkswagen or?
50 foot by 50 foot.
Yeah, that's a little bit bigger than a Volkswagen.
just smidge.
How far is it from me?
About 100 feet away.
Ooh.
Can I make out what it is from this distance?
Wait. RoBear. So Biddy has blind fighting? Would that help me in an instance? Because it says just within, like, it would at least give me 10 feet. I can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover, even if I'm blinded or in darkness.
There is a
creature within that range.
there is a pulse
Okay.
that
Sounds
comes through the water that is rhythmic,
Okay.
immeasurable. There's something large that looms in this lake.
If I can't tell what it is from this distance out, I would like to move closer, but I'll be walking on the bottom of the lake.
Biddy's Echo is doing the same.
Nelson,
Do I see it? I need to roll, I guess, huh?
there is no ability that you currently have
Right.
that lets you know the awareness. It's just very clouded, very creepy down here.
Yeah, feeling relatively disinterested, I feel like I would just resurface. Just not comfortable.
If we're both walking, Renwick will, I guess, look over at Biddy's Echo and assuming that she can't see what he sees necessarily, he'll just kind of like point and motion in a direction. And as he does, you'll notice if you look at him, his eyes are just glowing. His yellow eyes are just glowing at this point underwater.
Biddy takes note. Can we keep going out?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
I'm assuming you guys would like to stealth at this point.
Yes,
probably.
be great.
Since there's a sleeping dog down here.
Oh God.
Where is my...
Can my Hound of Ill Omen go underwater?
No.
Okay.
Oh, baby. I had something on there. Give me a second here. One moment.
Oof.
Okay, we got 29 natural.
Nat 1.
On the perception.
Roll the physical die.
Ooh.
As you will continue to approach now, almost 50 feet away. You see the excess bits of oil and symbiote almost circling in a swarm like the Matrix. You see them adding bits and pieces back together and forming a structure. And then you can slowly see that structure is clearly an upper body.
Ah, Jesus.
Cute.
Oh my fucking God.
You tell me Venom was down here.
We
think-
cannot leave Robert alone with these AI image generators.
I think at that point,
Oh, fucking hell, that's gonna haunt my fucking dreams.
seeing this thing being built and formed and with a kind of urgency, Renwick, I guess, looking at Biddy's echo, understanding that she's not physically here, would maybe motion to see if she can alert the rest of the party to what's going on.
Yeah, you
I'm
see.
gonna crouch behind a rock or something.
Yeah, my echo would also go behind this rock. So she would just kind of sit there, and you see her just kind of floating in the water as she transfers her consciousness back. And oh God, it's ugly. Hi, sorry. Hi, there's a big thing. It's breathing. There's pulsating, and it looks like a torso of a monster. There's definitely something underneath there.
How big are you talking exactly?
Well, I've heard it's bigger than a Volkswagen. I don't know what that is, but it's bigger than that.
Okay, so it's bigger than some guy called Volkswagen. Okay, got it.
Is it bad then?
Oh, it looks terrifying. So, maybe resting here isn't the best. It's not awake or conscious right now. So, I'm cool with like rolling out of here.
So it's vulnerable?
No, Toff. It is dangerous.
Oh.
I mean, if it's under that lake, I don't know if there's any way most of us can even reach it.
mean, like, I can fight down there with my echo, but I only have, like, a little bit of health with it, and if something happens, I don't have a death bunny with me. So unless we want to wait for it to rise.
I could try to banish it if it's sleeping. I don't know if that's really a good idea, but...
So,
He thinks about it.
even if you could get down there, there's no guarantee that works. And if it goes wrong, you're stranded in the water.
In what way will this go right?
It goes to a different plane where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but you'd have to get down there.
I could tie a rock to my foot.
You need to breathe, Toff.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I love the enthusiasm, though.
Hey, for effort,
Mom.
but
Where is Brom? Is he by the fire with us?
I'm with Reggie and I'm looking at the water's edge.
Biddy's gonna get up. Like, just stand up. She's not actually gonna move and turn around and just... Brom!
What?
Get over here!
What's in the water?
No, you need to get over here now.
Renwick's not up there yet. Nelson got... What?
Did he walk over?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to yell across, but I was just telling them what Renwick and I have seen down there. There's a very large thing, breathing, coming together as one figure. It's
Son of
larger than a Volkswagen is what we know.
Well, we know we're not safe anywhere here.
No.
Well, is it Nelson's crawling out of the water at this point? Well, is it coming towards us?
No, it's asleep currently.
Okay, so, okay.
Biddy, Renwick, I want you to roll stealth with advantage. Where you guys are at, down in the water.
oof.
Wait, that's not a saving throw, right? That's an ability check.
That's an ability check.
I can use my magical guidance, use sorcery point, and reroll. That's better.
Oof. Oh no.
From a 1 to a 20.
Oh.
It was so nice knowing you.
Oh god.
You have seen me. But I too can see you. Your eyes feast upon something. Like you act as you haven't seen. All entering into your minds. Not a physical sound. Zanryn, you can hear this because of your connection with Biddy.
I guess. Name yourself, beast.
I am no beast, mortal.
I am no mortal, beast.
I knew it. Sorry.
I am Meteorian.
Mitros Naholokalatal.
Does this sound like anything we've heard before?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Can I also roll that?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
A very nice title name thing.
The
Place.
Mitros means nothing, but you understand the Death Serpent title at the end of its name.
Ooh. What is it you want here?
Everything.
What do you want with everything?
I have taken part of your light already.
Oh, the moon, said you. Very clever.
And I will not finish until I take the rest of the lights in this galaxy that shine on your planet. I'm here to harvest.
You should be careful. Hunger can be a curse.
Betty just looks at you.
You speak wisely, immortal one. How long have you spent time on this planet?
More than I can even remember.
Long enough to project desires of leaving.
And where would I go?
To conquer new worlds. To leave your last gleaming bits of mortality behind. Evolve. Persist. Acquire an appetite that you never knew existed. One that no longer the flesh of man can persist you on. From parasite to God.
That is a kind offer.
What
But
are
I am
you?
not interested in destruction.
When faced with a choice of standing with the beings you've consumed from for so long, you choose to stand in the cattle pen.
I choose to foster growth rather than chaos.
There is a great order to things, whether you may believe it or not. This is no chaos. This is but of divine design.
By who?
By my brothers and sisters, I will not fail as they have.
Are they beings we have encountered before? Or are these from years and years past?
I don't know. Have you?
I don't know. Have I?
What is your name, Immortal One?
You can call me Renwick.
Renwick. Your friend is dishonest with their tongue.
Well, I'm sure she has her reasons.
I mean, I'm not intentionally being dishonest. Just asking a question. Can't answer a question that I don't have clarification on, because then I might be telling a lie.
We spoke earlier.
Did we?
Yes.
Are you tiny?
We are all tiny.
Well, she's looking you up and down.
Yeah, sure.
What? Oh my. She just think about Toff. Like, do I know it, Toff?
This was far before. Inside of the house, when I first acknowledged the individuals that stopped my brother Odic Prime.
Oh, is that us? Oh, I'm so sorry about that. You know, it was either kill or be killed.
You know, there's no reason that you can't live here peacefully. I once hungered as you do. It won't bring you what you want.
We believe that your mortal desires somehow comprehend from the thirst that is inside me. Shall we open this up to a greater audience?
We don't have to do that. It could just be us three pals. Right?
Yes, I think that's a great idea, actually.
At this point, above the water, I'm basically going to be just sort of yelling at everyone. Everyone get the fuck away from the edge of the water right now. It's... stay away. Same thing as before, but worse. Really, get away from the water's edge right fuck now.
Rom and Reggie don't hesitate. They begin backing the fuck up. Come here, come. I grab your hellhound. Come here, you. God.
Grab my body.
Tough to... I mean, as far as I know, your body has always been, like, by the campfire, right?
Okay. Well, if you run, grab my body.
Yeah. Toff, you too. Come quick.
Okay.
You begin to see bubbles filling up from the center of that lake as pedestals of that symbiote shoot up with Renwick and Biddy's echo on either sides as they form solid platforms up in front of the lake, and the torso of Mirthros shows up as well. 50 feet into the air, you can see the tendrils reaching out up over its back, stretching far into the sky, and the moon beginning to replicate it the same way.
It was time for a larger audience.
God. Terror from beyond the stars, darker than blood. What the fuck is that?
We can talk about this. Biddy's talking to Tiny Mithras. What does he want to go by?
I'm sorry I named it Tiny. We can name it. What was it? Mythos.
Yeah, you can hover over it and see his name.
Yeah, we can talk about this, right? We can help. You've seen how strong we are.
This planet is doomed. It will be consumed, whether you choose to stay here or not.
I want to go on another meteor.
You have become troublesome already, far beyond setting my plans behind. I will not fail how generations have failed in the past. I will not entomb myself into the sea of your planet. I will not be broken apart in the atmosphere due to unfinished plans. I will conquer where I see fit.
Are you stuck here right now?
By no means.
And what's stopping you?
Nothing anymore. The one thing that could stop me is long gone now.
Traxxas.
What a fool. That old dragon. Sniffing around in business far beyond its means. Renwick, you may walk these lands as an immortal. You may carry the wealth of this planet. You do not carry the knowledge of wild space and beyond.
Perhaps not. But even I can see the direction you're heading only leads to you consuming yourself.
You have a choice. Unlike the rest of them, they expire like the food on your shelves in such a short period of time. I have harvested others of your like from cities. You caught merely but a glimpse of what a single priest can do. As I begin to bind these worlds, with what already is mine. Your odds are beyond stacked against you. You fight to preserve something that you've bloodlet for so long.
Yes, it's true. I have much to atone for. But I made my choice long ago. As Renwick bites his own arm and the blood flows out. And I'm gonna cast Shadow Blade as that blood forms into a sword. Whoa!
Well, no doubt about that now.
Then you have cast your lot.
One question. How do you feel about, like, waiting, like, 8 hours?
Yeah, fight is at our best, you coward.
Just feeling a little tired.
Yeah. We need a nap first.
Can I just put a pin in it for a moment?
Oh, okay.
Renwick's very confused right now.
You'll get to know Betty, Ren.
Very confused.
We'll put our pants on and everything.
Oh my god. I love that at that Glam got up and left.
Going to go put his pants on.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to fight? Let's fight fair.
You choose to stay.
When else are we to go? You don't give us much of a choice.
Oh, there is another. The choice will be yours.
As he rips open his chest cavity and unfolds this swirling portal full of purple and sand dunes.
Hold that thought. Betty Zacco's gonna jump in.
Well, okay.
And Betty's still there.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Double consciousness.
In before roll for initiative.
Oh god.
I'm tickling his tummy really quick.
Well, that's one way to decide.
As Biddy, your body falls limp
Ooh.
on this plane. As you all stare back and you can see Biddy on the other side of this portal where your consciousness currently is. Your body but a mere husk on this size. Zanryn, you see in the dunes off the ripple of the sand as it breaks almost a mile or so away.
I've had my eye set on some aggressive expansion.
You knew.
Why take a single world when you can consume its dimensions?
It was you. All along. Was it not enough? The rock was one thing. What, was it Alavara too? 2 homes. And the more.
Sweet taste of your psychic energy. Too palpable to stop.
And you dare offer me a choice? Let this be known. Every oath I swear, I would break if I got but a chance to end you and your miserable ilk. For every single one of the Kadatha and the Toshala who you killed. Curse you. Do you hear me? Curse you!
Cast your lot then. Save what's important to you. This world is lost. But you can spend mere moments in yours before it goes as well. As I consume its memory.
If I have lost 2 homes, I will not lose a 3rd. Fuck you.
Failure is inevitable here.
You see those dunes in the distance getting closer and closer as Biddy stands on top of them, looking back out at this portal.
Can I try and psychically reach out to Biddy to tell her to come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Biddy, if you can hear me, get out right now. Everything in there, it's gonna collapse.
And here, I thought it was out there.
No, come back to us. Before it's too late.
What does Biddy see in here? Is it just purple dunes?
You're in a world of purple skies, sand almost as far as you can see it, except for these rock structures that exert and stick out high above this wasteland. And when you spin around, you see something moving through that sand waste that's even larger than the creature, entity, or portal that you've just walked through.
You know what? Say less.
I'm just gonna try to hop out while she can.
You try, but you cannot pass through.
Zanryn, I think I'm stuck here.
No. There's gotta be another way.
What? How?
I don't know.
Let me try. She tries to transfer her consciousness back.
And it fails.
I can't get back to my body.
No. Hold on.
What?
Zanryn is going to dig his psychic knives, one in each hand, immediately into the ground and start tracing that circle. And where previously there has been delicate motions, now there is tearing and there is speed and there is energy. He's not trying just to commune anymore with anything. He is doing everything he can to rip a hole. I don't even know if that works, but I'm gonna try.
Sounds cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
You begin feverishly attempting a ceremony. Go ahead and proceed.
Oh, here we go. Ceremony coming in and a spell attack to follow.
No.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, the dice don't like me tonight. I mean, I did say this is what was gonna happen.
As you begin carving your lot down below, performing your ceremony in front of this entity, as it lights and traces up below you, and you can see that glow. It's if he's created his own portal to the world that Biddy is at through the chest cavity. And as you reach down to stab the last time, this arm reaches up and grabs you and pulls your body through. As you see flailing nothing but the body of Zanryn, and a plume of feathers hit as he drops back behind Biddy.
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Son of a bitch.
No.
This thing's control is way beyond me. Is there anything you can do? Can you walk out of this somehow?
Tried to do what I could do, or even transfer things, but whatever, you need to be able to talk to the others and tell them not to come through.
I don't
Especially
suppose
Toff.
Oh god.
Reginald runs and barrels through the chest. And rolls through on the other side.
Shit. Reggie, no. No. Fuck.
I go where you go, boss. Deal's a deal.
Oh, shit, of all the places to go.
Also, Zanryn, can you tell somebody just in case they want to come over here that they grab my body?
Oh, shit.
Can I psychically communicate back to them? Is this even a thing I can do? No.
Wait, then how did he get to me?
This
Psychic
ceremony.
connection. Oh. I'm trying, but it's too far. It won't work. We're stuck here.
It's not what I want to hear.
Oh, you won't want to hear what comes next either.
I want to see what comes next. She's pointing behind her.
Yeah. You remember what I said long ago? I don't want to place bets, but I wager big teeth are in our future.
I love that for us.
Oh, shit.
Can I use Misty Step to get to them, seeing them in there?
Oh, yeah.
Feeling desperate and now separated from the two he listens to most, Toff will cast Misty Step to try to get to both of you to be right by your sides.
Then
Brom, very
Toff
still.
misty steps through that portal. Back behind the chest cavity, still open, but only Renwick Brom, and Nelson remain.
Can we see out through it still? Like we can see them?
Yeah.
And Biddy's body.
And Biddy's body.
With a... I don't know what will come from this, but with a hero point, can I try to cast Dimension Door? To try to get us out?
You can do that? Holy shit.
What the heck?
It's a teleportation.
Does not work. You try to access the point. It is not that plane of existence.
Why isn't it working?
Nothing's
Because-
working at all.
Should have taken plane shift.
Because it's not the same place.
Oh, I know.
I hate
know.
to
Which
tell you,
one? Which one
boss.
of you wants it? Which one of you wants to go back?
We got a bigger problem. We're gonna have to go.
Okay.
But Biddy, you can't just leave your body there.
I mean, obviously, I wouldn't like to leave my body.
I would like to try to cast banishment on Biddy then.
Ooh.
To send her back to the plane she is from.
I like it.
Ooh. Oh my god, that's fucking smart. If that works, that's amazing.
Roll your spell attack. The DC is 30.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
30. Where's spell attack on Foundry?
You won't find it on Foundry. You'll have to look up the number and then roll it. I don't have that custom made for everybody yet.
Okay, it's 9. Okay, I can just do +9.
Oh god.
Plus 9, so you'll need a nat 20.
I have a D10.
Nice, yeah. Take all the
Inspo will not apply against
Fuck.
this mythical creature.
Do I have advantage if she's willing?
Straight roll.
Oh shit.
No, 13.
Nope. Damn.
The only thing you can do is luck it.
Why won't this work?
Does anybody have a lucky?
I sent my last one to Toff for the memes.
I have one I can send to Toff. If you want to use it, Toff.
Yes.
Do
We
it.
will
do
try.
it. Deleted.
Come on, please work. Oh no! It's a nat freaking 1.
Oh.
The opposite.
Oh my fucking god, no, we're cursed.
Not again.
Uh,
I'm gonna pull back for a second. Oh no.
oh my fucking god.
Do you need to take a walk? You can get up and take a little walk.
Yeah, maybe I need to go put pants on.
I need to change my pants after this.
I made a huge mistake.
It wasn't a mistake. It's just the dice.
Yeah.
My heart is pounding.
I am shaking. Like, oh my fucking god.
Biddy, I need you to roll a D100.
Oh my god.
$41.
I will humor your request. We'll see just how long your friend lasts.
Biddy, as you vanish from this plane of existence, you can feel the literal heat as you open up your eyes in scorched earth. Everything is on fire around you. A marvelous city of brass extends up in front as devils with open wings patrol up above. As you open your eyes on the plane of fire, only surviving with love's embrace as your flame shield emits up and around you as Efreet, Naga, and other flame-based creatures turn and look at you as you walk this plane. They don't bat an eye as you ignite in flame. They just walk past. As you stare out into the literal horror of this plane, saved by holding love's embrace and the fire shield that envelops around you. Your banishment only has a minute, but it feels like an eternity.
Is there anyone else?
Renwick's gonna look back at Brom and Nelson. What do you propose?
Nelson's like looking back and forth between like Biddy's body and like Brom, and Biddy's body and like Brom, and like, can we carry her?
It's gonna sound crazy right now, but we can do this. But we're gonna need each other. I go to pick up Biddy's unconscious body. On the other side, you can see something ripping through the sands back behind them.
Oh God.
Boss, if we can't get through the other side, we're too far from any outcroppings. We'll have to split. You know, everyone run in a different direction.
Maybe if we had everyone, maybe we could stand and fight. Last time I was here and last time I fought this thing, it nearly killed everyone who was with me in that. Granted, it was just the two of us, but point being, we need to move, if this is what I think it is. If the Weird Moor is here, then we won't be able to survive. Not out here in the sands, you're right. What about the rest of them, though? Surely they can't be thinking of coming through.
It doesn't matter anymore, boss. We gotta move.
Oh, shit. Alright, Toff. Alright, keep moving. Follow on.
Or where do we go?
As fast as we can towards the closest bit of rock that is not covered in sand. The moment we get there, maybe we get some kind of chance. If this thing catches up, we'll see what happens.
We have to spread out.
You're sure? Okay, I take your word for it.
Hell, I always survive with the pack. Not everyone survives, though.
This is different, though, Reggie. Surely, right?
No. love you, big guy.
Well,
As Reggie begins to run right.
okay, Toff,
Yeah?
you see those rocks over there?
Yes.
I want you to head in that direction and keep running.
Okay.
I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that if it starts chasing you, I keep it off your back. No matter where it goes, I'm gonna be up in the sky and I'm gonna do my best to distract it.
Okay.
I'm the only one who can jump in and out of the sands here for the moment, so just keep going no matter what happens, okay?
Okay, I'll keep running.
You too, Biddy. I don't know what's going on with Biddy's echo. Oh, Biddy's not here. She's on the plane of fucking fire. Shit.
You banished her. You don't know. You know that she's gonna come back, but it's a minute later.
Oh, this is so bad.
Renwick, Nelson, Brom holding the body of Biddy.
It's time to step aside. Help your friends.
Renwick will just look up at this figure and it seems you might have won this round, but you and I will finish this conversation later. As he points his sword at him and then jumps in the portal.
This isn't over. Not by a long shot. Brom wades through with the body. Nelson! We can't do it ourselves.
Nelson helps out, obviously.
As we pass through into the portal.
Yes. I'm glad that you could see things my way.
You guys standing now on this purple sand dune, staring out in this scape. You see Reginald Forrest Gump running to the right. Zanryn, Toff, where are you running towards?
To the rocks Zanryn pointed to.
Yeah, which would be about 90 degrees directionally from Reggie. I'd be in the sky, sort of like, I'm kind of hovering between everything, if you get what I mean. So I'm kind of roaming the circumference as best I can between Toff and Reggie, trying to make sure that if something starts following them, the thing, which I think I have no clue if this is what I think it is, but point being, I'm going to be trying to run distraction. So wherever that thing goes, I'm going to tail so that I can react to it.
You turn around and you see your friends pass through the portal.
Oh, son of a fuck.
Mitros's face pivots now onto the other side, staring out at his rib cage that is flailed, that's opened up the passage to this dimension.
Shall you be consumed by what lies beneath? Before you even have a chance to save your pathetic planet.
This isn't the first time I've seen your foul tricks. You fooled me once. I came out on top the second time. This is just round 3. Tiebreaker.
Symbiotes shoot up underneath the stand, grasping on to everyone's legs.
I don't fight fair.
as you see this giant wave of sand make its way. You are all restrained in place. And Zanryn, that's when you see it. And it parts the sand for the first time. You see that worm. And it's larger than you could have imagined in your greatest mind of remembering in your past, as the sand just slaws off the side of this massive purple body. Then you see as the sand slaws off, it's not the worm that you thought it was. As it lifts up and it spreads out its dragon wings, and ballistas and hooks fire up over the top, catching on either side of the shoulders of the symbiote, as you see your amethyst worm spelljammer lift up out of the sand. As its main cannon goes off and busts apart side of its shoulder.
No, I've reached you. I have gotten rid of you. You can't stop me here. No, no.
As it locks on either side, ropes holding to its side, the symbiotes drop on beneath the sand as you all see your ship raise up, shaking off the rest of its sand.
You may have finished me on my mortal plane, but you have not stopped me from saving the others.
As it holds the symbiote in place, Biddy, as you stare out into the land of flames, you open your eyes as you come to, raising up, staring out into the sands with that spelljammer hovering. Oh God, oh shit! Still on fire, staring out at your dragon spelljammer as it begins firing cannon shot after cannon shot at Mitros.
No. No, you will not finish me.
As it begins to just engorge itself in size.
Take the reins, my friends. This is our chance to rid him from your realm.
Grappling hooks go out to the sides. When we pick up next week, you will fight Mitros Nuocoatl inside Zanryn's home plane.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm not gonna
With our
lie.
Starjammer?
With our
Yep.
spelljammer.
Biddy had a blast with all those celestials, by the way. I was like, oh, is this heaven?
At least this is just somewhere nice.
Don't know where you were, but welcome
Holy
back.
crap.
City of Brass.
If there's a place for you to roll with a fire shield, it's 38 through 41 in the plane of fire.
Oh, really?
Everywhere else is bad, 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 bad. It doesn't even come close. There's not one for like
It's like I
40
rolled a
more
net.
numbers.
Oh, next week you're gonna tell us she brought back like a Rakshasa or something.
Really, he's my friend.
Oh my god.
Hey, Byf, can we just ask next week you start the episode with, we're gonna roll so well, guys. This is gonna be the best episode I
I mean, up until the end, Toff rolled well.
Well, Toff's first one wasn't that good.
Oh,
Hey, it
fuck.
was the worm. It was just not the worm you thought it was.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. I've got
Just gonna be an echo forever.
I've got to ask. This is the rock and this is in the Shadowfell, right?
Oh yeah, you're in the Shadowfell.
Fuck yes! Oh my god, what the fuck?
And this is the part,
Oh.
since we don't have time for an after show, everybody's gonna go. When Brom looked over and saw and said, "Do we have time to do this?" You are on parallel times. So right now, whatever is happening back on Earth isn't mutually exclusive to what's going on. So you have a chance to stop it all. Well, that's where we'll pick up next week. We love you guys. See you for Nether Deep in about an hour.
We got a spaceship.
Spaceship's here, guys.
We got hot infernals.
Hell yeah, dude.